You ever thought about how damn good this song is? Holy moly, like who is going crazy in the booth making this one? Hello, welcome to the stream. Clearly not you. What the heck? What? What are we playing today? We're playing with my heartstrings live on stream. Ming, 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 mong, mong, mong. Who the fuck up boofing it to this song? Are you implying that you're pouring things into your beehole via way of a funnel in your butt, in your ass, in your beef ass butthole? Sorry, I didn't need to go that far with it. I just got thinking and rambling. Huh? I didn't get the pickle chips at the Fritos barbecue, but I did just walk to the convenience store earlier and I got myself pickle chips. And it sounded like this one. It was like the ticket muncher from Chuck E. Cheese. It's not good when like 20 seconds in I'm already talking about beef ass booty hole. Why does Twitch say you're laying eggs? Am I shorty? Have I been shorty this whole time? What in the name of God did I just arrive to? I don't remember the brand. I just saw pickle and I ate. Today at work, I got some of the interns laughing because my intern asked me if I had an umbrella today for the rain. And I said if a 6'5", almost 30-year-old man went out in the rain with an umbrella, I'd lose all my aura. And they thought that was funny. I felt young again. Made me feel good. Made me feel big. I probably laughed. They were scared. They were sitting like not even really close to me. They were just there. What do you mean? They were scared? I'm not a lame man.
Sup lame man.
Holy
Thumbs
shit.
Up emoji.
Thank you for the 3 months. Thank you for the 20 memberships. Holy macaroni. What? I just lost all my aura immediately. All that aura I said that I didn't lose, I just lost it. Not only did I say holy macaroni, but it took like energy out of me to say it. Thank you very much for the memberships. We all know Kush is 6'5", not you. I'm literally gonna see Kush. And what day is it? The 7th? Like 2.5 weeks. We're gonna take a picture and you guys are gonna see. You're going to see. You're going to find out. Best to find out now than find out later. Who is background and why is he so content? Whoever agreed you had any aura? Me! I'm in charge! I'm the streamer! This is not a democracy! Chris is the kind of guy to explain awesome sauce on a date! No! No. So basically, awesome sauce is like when something really cool happens, and it's called awesome sauce because it's almost like an alliteration, but it also caught on via internet memes back in the... No, never. Never. I think that just gave me a disease. Oh, exclaim, not explain. I think explain is worse. I think saying it, and when they go, what? You start explaining it is way worse. Because you have to exclaim to explain, you know what I mean? That came to you too naturally. What sauce would awesome sauce be? Barbecue sauce? The aura, it's gone. And then he's gonna drop thebomb.com. I had a manager back when I worked in retail who would use that. And then he would come to me and he'd put his hands on my shoulders and he was bald. And he would say, I'm going to live vicariously through you now that I'm in my late 30s. Go to the other side of the store and hit on that girl. And I'd say, that's not something you could tell me to do at work. That was when I was in my 20s, my early 20s. My beginning of 20s, because I'm still in my 20s. Why is there a hole in my sock? What did you do to it? I had a manager. I said this, but I know it would be too embarrassing for me to say it was me. You don't want to be that manager. Wait, no. I'm not saying it's me. Is that what you mean? I'm not saying it was me. No. You think this all happened in my brain? I'm not an old head. I'm a young man. I can't even think of a time anyone has legitimately said awesome sauce to me. I can't even think of that. Or, no, I can't. I just thought of a guy who said thebomb.com. He got some aura back. The dirt was fucking delicious. I've been saving it all day in Tupperware. And then I took it out and I ate it with a spoon. I'm not 46. I'm 29. I'm 29, man. What did I say? Back in middle school, I never said awesome sauce. What were things I said in middle school? Because I definitely had phrases. I used to say... I feel like a lot of my middle school lingo was like inside jokes I had with my friends. So if I told you about my phrases, I would say, you guys would be like, what are you talking about? Not only would it be cringy, but it would be like, nobody gets it either. It wouldn't be like a moment where we all sit together, we laugh upon our own equivalent cringiness. Like, we wouldn't have the shared cringe. It would just be embarrassing for me. It would single me out in a second. You got a Wiglet Pokemon card, immediately thought of you? Aw. Oh, I'm glad I look like a Wiglet. Aw. I refuse to believe you never got a review, DM, etc. of awesome sauce. I probably did. I've probably gotten a comment. I bet on my main channel. This is technically my second channel, technically. I bet on my animation channel I got a comment before that said, this is awesome sauce. I would not doubt it. I thought the whole point of the stream was to point and laugh at you. But not at middle school me, at grown-ass adult me. You know what I mean? My boyfriend and I have an inside joke that is all we have to say is jizzle sauce. VIP that person. Hey, handsome, has anyone ever told you that you're awesome sauce and thebomb.com? And not only do I fold like a metal church chair, I literally fold into like an origami. My body folds. I go... And I look like a swan. Aren't you a Wiglet? If I was a Pokemon, I'd probably be a Wiglet. It's probably why Shannon keeps forcing it upon me. Shannon sees through me. Shannon can see through all of you. You think you're safe behind your screens with your taped up cameras? Shannon can see you. Best pickup line and send it. You don't want my pickup lines, man. Because the thing is, the only pickup lines I could do are nasty ones that are like you'd find on a Facebook post from like an old man. I don't use pickup lines. I don't like pickup lines. I think if you're realistically, if you go up to someone and use a pickup line, it feels creepy. No matter, even if it's a good one, it feels creepy to me. I don't like it. Like, it can't come out of me. I'm a giant. It's we don't have to hear one. We don't need to hear one. Like, if you're gonna do it, no, don't actually do this. Don't actually do this. Hey, baby, want to get an abortion a month from now? Like, that's what a gross old man would say on Facebook, and then like your friend who works like on a dump truck would repost it with like a crying laughing emoji, and it would get no likes. See, you don't want that. Ban Chris.
Life is a highway, be the person in my trunk.
Thank you for the 1 month. Fine, I'll be in the trunk. Brother, you just said it. I said it because you asked me to go for something like that. How is that a pickup line at all? If the camera was on right now, my whole face would be red.
Unsubscribe, blocked you.
Hey, thank you for the $2. Thank you for paying me for that. Thank you. Nobody asked for that? Everyone said we gotta hear it then. Let me look up creepy pickup lines. Let me Google that. Creepy pickup lines. Hey, look at that. Top answer. Hey, baby, you want to have an abortion a month from now? Oh, these are... I don't like reading these. I don't like... No, these are, like, actually, like, scary. I don't like this. These are genuinely scary lines. I don't want to read these. Like, they're not even, like, funny. You couldn't even say it, and the reaction in chat is funny. It would be just awful, some of them. Chris's pickup lines are absolute dog shit. That's what I've been trying to tell them. Pickup lines sound like threats? I agree. I don't like pickup lines. I don't like them. First of all, it's contrived, right?
Hey baby, are you a girl? Because you look like one.
That was a good pickup line. Neutral pickup line. You want to go halfsies on a baby? They all feel like attacks. You know what I mean? Because they're contrived. You put no thought into it. You had that loaded and ready to go. You probably read it like on a Yahoo Answers page, or like Reddit. And it's like so clear your intentions are not good right away. It's just, none of it's okay. There's no way it's another girlfriend reveal one. I'm deleting that. Dude, how every time it's girlfriend reveal? How every single time is it girlfriend reveal? Every time without fail. Every time without fail it says, oh, today's the girlfriend reveal. What? Like, it should be random. It should be random, and it's never random. It's always... I'm gonna lose it. 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 Take the hint.
Girlfriend reveal pog.
It's not. Thank you for the 24 months. Congratulations on the meatball. Ah! Ah! I don't even think the bot is a romantic. I think the bot would throw a nasty, dirty old man pickup line at me. I'm not married. There's no one to reveal.
Hey baby, are you ace? BC me too. I'm uncomfy.
Thank you for the $2. Body pillow reveal. Oh yeah, you guys want to see my body pillow? Do you want to see my body pillow? Boy club reveal. No, you know, it's just a piece of bread. It's just a big piece of bread on a pillow. You know what? I'm just turning on my camera. I was going to go grab it. It's not exciting. It's just that. And I can't believe I pointed it right the first time. That's the first time I've ever done that on stream, is point and I went the right direction. No body pillow. Please. Put her away. There's no reveal. There's nothing to reveal. There's zero things to reveal. We revealed me. That was the only thing. Can the Zane bot write pickup lines? You mean Quippo? Quippo's just Quippo. Quippo's just a virus on my computer. It just sounds like Zane. Hello. Cream. Don't say cream filled. Don't do that. There's no girlfriend reveal. The bot just wants it really bad.
And still no girlfriend reveal.
Thank you for the 2 months, though. Are you playing Club Penguin? No, today we're going to be drawing. Today we're going to be making a map for Chrysocola. That's today's stream. I don't have any funny quirks because I'm still trying to write a code for the next coded stream that I'm excited about. And I definitely talked about the patrons. I don't know if I probably talked about it, chat. Why is cream spelled either C-R-E-M-E or C-R-E-A-M? Is that like an option we have in life? Are we able to do both? Okay. Sorry, I read the Kush one. Depends how French you want to be. No, not on Club. There's nothing to reveal. I met this guy who I hardly knew. We were just friends playing video games. He asked me if I had a boyfriend. I wrongly said no. He asked if I wanted one. I ran away. I knew him for like 2 days. Man was forward and brave. But was he smart? Probably not. Probably no. You don't have to every stream be like, this is how the meat spins and make it... See, I can't point. I can't point. Today we're also doing a background contest. We're going to get the new background for the month of July. which is horrifying because it means that we've been doing this for like 2 years. Is it 2 or 3 years we've been doing the background contest? Who's in chat that's been around since the start? Since our first background contest? Because it was July. 3 years? That's fucked up. I'm an old man. I was young when we did the first background contest, man. I don't know, probably. That guy?
Cream indicates real dairy made from milk fat, while creme is frequently used for non-dairy, shelf-stable substitutes made from oils and sugar.
Creme of the boy skin? I don't know what I was going for there. You were here day one stream? That's banana peppers. Don't talk like that. Sorry. I was gonna say creme of the crop, but that's not how that went. I can't believe we've been doing 3 years of streaming. What is my life? I'm still a tiny baby boy, too. How do we edit what the streamer says? You can't. You're stuck here. You're trapped. You can't leave. This is like prison. And I'm not even the jail guard. I'm like that one guy in the prison you want to avoid because he doesn't want to hurt you, but you're scared he might. You're almost at 60k? That's still baby small boy. I'm okay with being baby small boy at 60k. This is fine with me. Can you sing the Farid song? It goes, baby got back. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. That's how it goes, right? No, we can't listen to Courage. We hit 58,000 right at the start of the stream, by the way. So that's big. That's big for me. It was 57,999 when I started setting up the stream, and then right before we started, it hit 58. If the DMCA hits for that, shout out me for just being good at what I do. What can I say? You wouldn't like prison, as Prison Mike would say. You would be the cream of the crop. I think he says the belle of the ball, doesn't he? The belle of the ball. Or does he say both? Sounds like a song written by a guy who uses pickup lines. The whole song is like a pickup line. Congrats on the 58k. Thank you. Thank you. Give us a PO box. I owe you that. Yes, I was thinking about that today. Oh, I owe you that. I have a story. I was like, why didn't I do that this weekend? And I was like, oh, I was busy like every day this weekend. That's why. I have a story. I have a few things that happened over the weekend. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but it was the 4th of July for America. Not that Americans are too loud about it or nothing. We're usually pretty, like, I don't know, modest about the whole thing. But it was the 4th of July. And there was, like, a lot of fireworks. You know what I mean? Usually, there's fireworks that happen right over my head in this apartment, which is why I didn't stream on Friday, because it was just much too loud for, like, an hour. It would have sounded like gunshots on my screen for, like, a stream for, like, an hour on Friday. Hopefully Lola was okay. Lola's fine. Lola's away from the fireworks. But that day, it was like heat waves still, and it was 95 in my apartment and 95 outside, and I was sitting right there next to the AC, and I saw my brother and his girlfriend outside, and they waved to me because they were walking to the fireworks, and they said, hey, are you coming out? And I said, no, it's too hot! And then I pooped for 30 minutes, and I was pouring sweat out of my face more than I ever have, and it was probably the weakest moment of my life. So Friday, I missed the fireworks. I just listened to really loud fireworks go off above my head while I sat on the toilet. Anyways, the next day, lots of story talking. No, I'm fine. It was just fucking hot, and I had a lot of tacos. The next day, though, there were fireworks in a different town. What is that noise? I think someone's above me. The next day, I'm not in Massachusetts. I went to a different town to watch fireworks, and my brother's girlfriend, her family owns a restaurant, and she owns boats. So we took a boat out into the water, and then we came back into shore, and we watched the fireworks from the boat. Thing was, the night before, at their restaurant, some random person, while nobody was there, lit off a firework at the restaurant in the parking lot right above the restaurant. And guess what happened? it caught the nearby apartment on fire that her brother lived in and his friend, and burnt down one of the apartments and made pretty much the whole place unlivable, which is awesome. That was really cool. So that was a horrible thing that happened. And then we get back the next day when we're at the fireworks. We get back to shore. We're all talking in that same parking lot. And guess what? Big loud sound goes off. I look up and there's a giant firework going off right above my head and ash falling on me. And I go, oh my God, not again. And then her dad ran out and screamed at the people who were doing it. And then she called the police. And then I went up to my friends who were sitting in the car. They were like, hey, was that intentional? And I went, no, I think that there's some idiot doing that and we're calling the police. And my friend went, bye, and skirted out of there as fast as possible. So you were firing fireworks while they were fireworks outside? There was a town fireworks show further away from the restaurant. We were on a boat. No, this is my brother's girlfriend. And we saw those and that was fine. It started late and it was kind of shitty. And then we came back and they set off fireworks in private property right where an apartment burned down because they did that the night before. Bing, 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 bong, bong, bong. So that was cool. And then we didn't get home till midnight. And then apparently, well, I got home by like 12:30. I left around midnight. And apparently an hour later, someone got shot and died in that same area. Which is crazy because I live in New Hampshire. Like, that's just wacky that's happening in New Hampshire. Yeah. It's nuts. It's just nuts. I almost saw somebody get shot and die. I was 30 minutes away from seeing that. Bing, 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 bong. America. In New Hampshire. Which, it just seems so rare. It seems so rare near where I live. And then the next day, I saw fireworks in Maine, and they were fine. Bing, 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 bong, 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 bong. Nothing interesting happened in Maine. Maine doesn't really do anything interesting. The average New Hampshire experience. Well, I think what's happening is there's too many people that have been crowding in New Hampshire. Because all the beaches, I guess, not all of them, but I guess there are beaches in Massachusetts that got a bunch of sewage on them. So a lot of people from Massachusetts are coming up to New Hampshire and Maine to enjoy the hot heat wave weather. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Anyone in Massachusetts in chat that can confirm? Y'all live free or die to death. That's true. I don't have to wear a seatbelt. I have a friend who says the trees in New Hampshire are sinister? The heck? Got family up there, can confirm. It's like the entire North Shore. Yeah, that makes sense. That's nasty, man. That's gross. Why are the trees sinister? You haven't been in the beach to check the sewage situation? Can you head out there now and report back? Can you be our, like, local weather reporter for the chat? You're looking handsome, Short King. Look at the size of me, man. I hate I do this every, like, now and then. That's an accurate Danny DeVito cutout. That cutout is life size, okay? I am a freak of nature. I'm a damn... Why did my laptop just get plugged in? How did that happen? Is it a ghost? It just made this sound like it got plugged in. It doesn't tower over me.
Hey, buddy. Happy 31st birthday to
I'm
you
not
and your
even
brother.
30! It's not my birthday and I'm not even 30. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, though. Thank you for the 6 months. I'm 6'5". I'm not a short king. Okay. Okay, if I get offended and I try to defend myself, then I'm the bad guy. Why did Chris move like the way that Holland soccer player Holland moves? You mean like smooth with it? I don't know who this is. I get so bored with soccer, man. I know every American is starting to hate soccer yet again now that we're out of the World Cup. But I get so bored with soccer. Soccer's the one sport that I can't keep up with. I just get so bored. The giraffe? Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm not little, man. I'm not. I can't fight back, or else then I am little. Then I am little if I fight back. What is a sport? Is it like an e-sport? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Not as cool. Here's the thing. I'll watch baseball in person. I'll watch football if I'm with friends. I'll watch basketball anytime. I'm okay with that.
Did you go to Santa's Village or Storyland, maybe even Canopy?
I got news for you. Thank you for the $5. I've been to all three. Multiple times on Canopy. Santa's Village / Storyland when I was little. Canopy in college the last time was the time I went. I'm not as little as Little Kush. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. Okay, no. The one sport that I get bored, I like watching hockey. I'll even watch golf. If like my dad puts it on and wants me to watch it with him, I'll watch golf. Soccer, I get so bored. And I played soccer. I get bored with soccer. I get so bored. Because it's got the same amount of scoring as hockey, as in almost none. But at least in hockey, they'll like hit each other. And that's exciting. In soccer, they get injured on purpose to like waste the clock and whatnot. And that just bores me. Chris could not pronounce rough twice in a row. There's no chance. How was that? Did I do okay? Golf is boring. Golf is a bit boring. Golf is kind of crazy because golf is really hard. So when you see like a good golfer, it's kind of impressive, but it's kind of boring. Delicious James in chat with the verified check mark. Oh my, it makes you stand out to me. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I only care about soccer when the World Cup is playing. Apparently Portugal had a history game I missed because the power went out because of a storm. I'm annoyed. Happy for Portugal. That's a shame. Spell iCup. D-A-M-N space S-H-O-R-D-Y. L-A-Y-I-N-G space E-G-G-S. There it is! I spelled it and it happened! Can't get behind basketball either. Basketball is getting harder and harder to watch, I think. And I think a lot of people have that sentiment. Because it's like, ow! Like these days, I think people think that basketball, ow, is rigged. And it kind of is. And also, it's all about just shooting threes these days. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people get bothered with that, annoyed. In a fun way? I like when it's dramatic because of rigging.
Soccer would improve if they gave everyone a brick.
Thank you for the $2. Like they hold the brick. Stop redeeming that, man! You cheated for that money! Stop it! Stop it! You're embarrassing me! Are you telling me there's a basketball meta? There's, what was it? What's a good example? Didn't, like, Kawhi Leonard get in a bunch of trouble for, like, rigging shit? Didn't he get in a ton of trouble for rigging shit and then he was not in trouble anymore because nobody gets in trouble for rigging anything? Wasn't there a whole thing with that where, like, he was getting paid by, like, a fake company or something and sponsored by it and was losing and winning games on purpose or something like that? I don't remember. There's drama to it. Other than Pete Rose, I used to have a picture of Pete Rose in my bedroom that was signed and I didn't know who he was. But he was in my bedroom my whole life. He watched me sleep, and I didn't know who he was until I was like 14. Ow! We should invent sports, too, where doping is not only legal, but it's required. I think that exists. I think they have, like, an Olympics for that. I'm pretty sure there's, like, a doping Olympics, and I'm pretty sure that's real. Hey, Delicious James in chat with a verified check mark that makes you stick out. Hey, welcome to the stream. That Larry Bird poster is actually a mirror? Aw, I look weird. Aw. My doctor used to call me Larry Bird growing up. And then I quit basketball. Are you ready to have Marty Grabstein stare at you and watch you while you sleep? Oh yeah? Well, are you ready to have Gabe Newell climb in through your window naked and then your mom runs in and hits him with pots and pans till he leaves? Are you ready for that? Cheeks clapping like thunder and lightning as he runs away into the moonlight? Are you ready for that? Does that make you feel good? Yes. Sorry. I thought you lived in Massachusetts. No, I did for a time. I lived in Boston for like 3 years. And I lived in Worcester for like 2 years. And I lived in Maine for a lot of my life, right near New Hampshire. But now I live in New Hampshire. I have moved around a lot, but not very far. Are you ready for Kush to ground pound you? Oh my. Oh my, that's quite a message. When are we going to do the background contest? I have too much fun just sitting here and just talking to chat. My boss has John Cena's autograph in our office. That's about as cool as we get. What did I have autographs from? I had Johnny Damon until he went to the Yankees, and then he was ousted by New England, so I wasn't allowed to have his autographed baseball anymore. I had Pete Rose. I had something else that I can't remember. Why don't I have any signatures? I've signed a thing before, and I don't have any signatures? What's wrong with me? Thought you lived in England? No, that's old England. I live in New England. The new one. Did Chiss pay? Yes. Yes, absolutely, yes. Come to Brazil. I'm from New England, but come to Brazil. I think one of my friends from work who just quit, congratulations to her. I think she's in Brazil. I think. I would love to get a chrispiche autograph. If you go to the thing Kush is doing a thing at, then you can get an autograph from me, because I'll be there for like half a week. I will be in Pittsburgh, same time as Kush, with Droid. With Kush and Droid, the 23rd to 26th? Maybe the 24th, technically, because I'll be sleeping the 23rd. I think I'll be hanging out with friends and sleeping. But is it Techo? I'll be at Techo that weekend. I don't even know what Techo is, and I'll be there. Can Shal go there too? I can ask. He just moved though. He just got a new home, new place to live. Will you sign my toilet? Yep. What if I send you something very normal and not legally binding to sign so we can get your autograph? That would be smart. That would be quite a play to give me a legal document that I think is real. Must be a big birthday celebration. I'm not 40. I'm 29. And I have like 5 months until I feel old, okay? I think Sketch will be there too, but only for like a day. I don't know if he's announced that or not. I'm kind of just saying things at this point. Hey, Delicious James in chat with a check mark. That makes you stick out. Welcome to the stream. Wow. Being 30 is great. Nothing matters anymore, but I want things to matter. How am I supposed to be full of myself and main character syndrome if I'm 30? How does that work?
I should go so you can meet your hero.
Thank you for the $2. I implore you to change that message. We're not doing a colonoscopy stream at 59K. Based on the rate things are going, in July I'd have to do a colonoscopy stream. My French teacher used to give us a toilet seat as a bathroom pass. That rocks. Did you have to wear it? Not 58.1. Not of that. Famous Delicious James channel. See how many times I can see Chris Piché. I think it's probably Shannon, based on the fact that they've written my name 3 times. And I think Shannon just wants to see the wingdings go up on the screen. That's my read of the day. That's my lock-in of the day. My NFL Go Jets lock-in of the week. Sorry, that's Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Thank you for the membership. By the way, thank you. I'm surprised Chris doesn't call his signature as John Hancock. I just call it my handcock. Sorry, that was also... I'm being gross today. I'm sorry, Chad. I feel like SpongeBob when he put the bad picture in Squidward's brain. Or, what's it? Gary's brain. I go, sorry, good to see that. See that? See? See? Wait a minute. That's a verified Delicious James in chat. Making you easy to see. Welcome to the stream. Wow. Tom Brady has more wins than the Jets. Look, I didn't want to say it. And also, Tom Brady has good nut. And also, he has a card shop in San Francisco. Did you know that you can also get a lymph node stream at the same time if you get the right doctor? Why would you assume this? I don't need nothing. I just got a bruise on my hand. Other than that, I'm good. I don't know how I got this nasty yellow bruise. Yellow fever. But other than that, I'm good. Other than that, I'm good. bong. We do have to vote. We have 10 posts to go through for the background contest today. We have to pick one of them that will win and be the background for a month, but we can only have one. We have to vote out 9. That's a better way to put it. We have to have 9 losers tonight. How is Chris? I don't know how I bruised my hand. I have no idea. I don't have a clue. I didn't do anything wacky. I left the house this weekend, but I didn't do anything wacky. I mostly sat on a boat and sat in a car and then sat in a chair. That's most of what I did this weekend. Welcome to your 30s. I don't make out with my hand. It's not a thing I do. Jaundice. I thought this entire day, I thought I had another funny story that happened to me, and I don't. I do not. I even, we all went out Wednesday night for work to celebrate my friend leaving. Hey, buddy. And the CEO paid for all of our drinks for the night, all night, and some of the food. Not a single funny story happened. It was just a normal time. That's so rare. That is so rare for me. That's the thrombosis. That's good? No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it, man. Usually something happens. Usually, someone approaches me and bad thing happens, but nothing really happened. Welcome to your 30s, buddy. I'm not 30, though. Look, here's the thing. Here's the dichotomy, right? Weekend before that, I run into Coach Andy. Okay, and Coach Andy takes $20 from me all sweaty and runs away, and he's my coach. Weekend after that, we get fireworks shot at us. In between, why it feels weird that the in between something normal happened. It feels like it shouldn't have. What are you being coached in? Life. And we're getting those damn kids to Hawaii. Wait, Tris, you weren't here for Uncle Andy. Coach Andy, were you? Don't ever call him Uncle, Chris. That's horrible. Don't call him Uncle. He's not your uncle. Don't say that. How's the weather? Weather's finally... It's not good. It's raining. But it's 64, and I feel amazing. It's been horrible other than that. This has been the worst weather I've had in this apartment. I would wake up, it's 68 in here, and then I walk into the next room, and it's like walking into a sauna. It would be 95 and wet in the air. And not only that, but my stupid AC keeps blowing out the power over and over and over and over and over again. You turned 28 this month? Don't say that you're turning 30 because I'm 29, okay, pal? And that makes me feel older, okay? You're young. You're young. The stream's a podcast? I don't think on a podcast you can, interact with the podcast in live time very often. It's more like a radio show, but I'm also visible, so it's more like a stream? If I had to guess. You ever think about how weird streams are? Right now, the content is just me talking to all of you. That's the content. That's weird. When I was a kid, you couldn't do that. That's weird. That's strange. I love when the weather decides to be soup instead of actual weather. That's what it's like in New England all summer. You just walk through hot chowder. Sorry, chowder. What's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with it. It's just weird. You know what I mean? When I was in middle school, right? I would watch America's Got Talent on the TV with my dad. And that's what I would do. If I was in middle school now, I would turn on Twitch, watch a streamer, I would make fun of them, and they would get mad at me for making fun of them. That's not a thing I could do. No, my dad was on the TV. Turns out my dad was the breakdancing guy who left his family to breakdance. Turns out that was my dad. Imagine if I had an actual story like that. You found out my dad was a world famous, went on America's Got Talent for something goofy. I've been hiding it all this time. You assumed I lived in the Midwest? No, I lived on the East Coast, baby. On the East Coast. I want to get in the old joke, but I'm white knuckle clinging to 29. My dad is Jeff Dunham. I mean, my grandpa could have... There's been... I don't want to pull it up because it'll dox my family. My grandfather has made news once, and it's for having a fucking nasty backyard. Thank you for the 1 month. I'm not Unk. What was it like to have dial-up internet, Unk? Well, back in the day when I popped open AOL, I had to sign in with my parents' email just to play some RuneScape. Let me tell you, the amount of times I saw I'd take 5 steps forward out of Varrock and the game would have to buffer. My God, I lost so many frames. My God. You still use an AOL account? My goat. My actual goat. You remember AIM? Who here had an AIM? Who took AIM? Canada, you get summer in the morning. By the time you get home, it's snowing. That's wacky. That shouldn't exist. You gotta ban Canada. Where's Varrock? Oh, it's like north of Lumbridge. Something like that. Now you're making up letters. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. My mom wouldn't let me. The internet disc costs too much. My mom was talking the other day about how, I've told this story on stream before, but how my brother thought he could scam JagX for RuneScape memberships because a kid online told him that he could just call them, order a membership, and when they ask for payment, hang up and you still get the membership. And then the phone bills came in, and my mom accused my dad of buying porn. And then when he said no, she accused us of buying porn. And I didn't even know my brother did that. He did, though. Don't accuse my dad of that. My dad is the thriftiest man I know. He would never pay. He would never pay when that's available free. Your brother is awesome. My brother played a lot of RuneScape, so he got into scamming people. He got into that for the longest time, and now he's in sales, so it all worked out. He's the RuneScape wizard at a school project last semester. Nobody recognized it. That's a shame. I used to tell my teachers that, like in 4th grade, that RuneScape was a game about the American Revolution, so they'd let me play it in class. And I'd show them, like, me getting wool from a sheep and be like, see, that's what they did in the American Revolution. They go, okay. Meanwhile, there's, like, a wizard walking by me. And, like, an imp. No, I don't have a 36-year-old younger brother. I have a twin brother who's also 29. I'll trim your armor for free. Just follow me to the wildy. Literally. Literally. He was a grade A scammer. Okay, he was the little scammer who could. I don't even remember. I remember he would scam people for like Xbox Live memberships. Also, someone just became a patron. Thank you for whoever did that. Hi, droid. You don't have a check mark, so it's hard to notice you. But you're in chat. Hello, welcome to the stream. Unlike Delicious James, who has a check mark, making them easy to find. Making them stand out. Literally, if you played RuneScape for long enough when you were a kid, you became a salesperson. That's what you became. Why is Sketch texting me? Where's my phone? Where'd I put my phone? It was on my bed. What is Sketch saying? No. It's because Chris is 32 and Mary. Hello? Is anybody home? Hello? Hello? Why is your phone covered in white? That's my fingerprints. Because I used my phone at work a lot today. I just see now it's a little... No, it's not better at all. It said, give me $30, and it was a picture of 2 wolves holding each other in bed, caressing each other. Look, you can't just have $30. What's in it for me, Sketch? What's in it for me? Fuck you, Sketch. You can't just have $30. Please clean your phone. I'll clean it tomorrow. It's fine. I was 11. I used to scam people in RuneScape by telling people I was a female and then making them pay me if they wanted to marry me in game. That is the ultimate scam. That is the oldest one in the book on RuneScape. I had fun in Pittsburgh, and hi, everyone. Hello, droid. What's in it for me, Goat Man? Welcome back, droid. Oh, did I answer your text, droid? I think I didn't. I think I saw it at work, and I was like, I'll answer that in a second, and then I didn't answer it. Oh, and I got another one from Sketch. It says, this isn't it for you. So that's good. That's great. I'm gonna tell him no. Hang on, just telling him no. Can I have $31? Yep. Yeah, you can. I will give that to you, because you have a check mark. That makes me look cool. Never show that again. Did you ever play Habbo Hotel? Have I? Have I? Habbo? Habbo Hotel? I've actually been asked this before. That's what made me think of it. No, I haven't. That's not what happened, Chad. He's lying. I said no. I said no. You don't have a check mark. I said no. Okay? Okay? Bark, bark. I once jacked someone's entire account in MapleStory by virtue of just being a girl. Literally, honestly, if you play online game, in particular, you play MMO online, ow, and you just say, I'm a woman, you'll get anything you want. Now, why do you feel the need to show us these pictures? I'm just sharing my life experiences with you guys. Can't a guy just talk about his life a little bit on his own stream? I did see that it said girlfriend reveal again, and I'm so upset about it. It's every time. It doesn't even randomize anymore. It just does that automatically now. It's been an hour, please. Ugh, fine. We could do the activity that was planned today. Ugh, fine. Fine. But under one condition, I play something more hype than the music that's playing right now. That's my one condition. It has to be something like this. That's not that hype. That's better. Not goblin music. Alright! Alright, chat. Who here does not know what a background contest is? Which one of you? I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you don't know what a background contest is. Put a 1 in the chat if you've never seen one. I see ones. You're lying. You're a liar. You're also a liar. You're a liar. That could be a real one. You just said it in both chats. You're a liar. Alright, that's a lot of ones. Mods, ban all the ones. Yeah, even if you said you're lying, ban them. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, all we have to do in a background contest is we do a bracket. We look through 2 backgrounds at a time. All right? One is going to be on the... Is that Cyrenek? No, that's Cineric. Welcome to the channel. Anyways, we get 1 on the left, we get 1 on the right. All you have to do is vote for the one you like better. The one that gets the most votes wins. There will only be 1 standing. We need 9 losers tonight, 1 winner. That's how it's going to work. Just type vote left or vote right. The backgrounds are going to be... Ooh, let's put us in the middle so we don't cover everything. It's not all about us, you and me, chat. It's about the backgrounds tonight, okay? We're going to look at backgrounds on the left and right. Starting with... Bada bing, bada boom. Number 7 on the left. And number 5 on the right. Number 7 is by Freezing Fire 127. This is random, by the way. Introduces new chat overlay. Refuses to stream. Doesn't elaborate. Leaves. I mean, that does look exactly like me. I won't even lie about it. That does look exactly like me. If you don't know, this is for the background on the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel. On the right, we have Acton Reed. What is this? Is this One Piece? Who is this? Anyways, if you like the left or right better, please vote. What did they do to... What? They changed Streamlabs. They changed it. How do I... Polls? Alright, there we go. Vote left or right starting now. Bing! Bing, 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 bong. Dude, this is weird, the way they have polls set up. I can't just, like, pull it open now and let you guys see it. It's all in one space. It's very weird. I don't like change. Ooh. Right now, we're looking at 61% of votes going to the left, 38% going to the right. It's me. Welcome in. Welcome, Acton Reed. So this is literally just you? That's fucking awesome. Oh my days, that rocks. Let's see, 44% to the right, 55% to the left. It's still pretty close. Things could change. I'll leave it open a little bit longer. It is shifting. There's only 2 votes in between the left and right now. Anything could happen. You can't vote up. Ban that guy. Ban the guy with the check mark that makes him easier to see. He stands out in chat. Welcome to the stream. Shell, hello. Welcome to the stream, Shell. Hello. I keep checking my phone to see if Sketch texted me, and I'm glad I did, because... Sketch, I can't show that one! It's a thumbnail for a video titled, Goku genuinely takes dick pills. What's the vote at? 55% left, 45% right. I'll give it 10 seconds. Oh my god, that is... I wouldn't be surprised if Shal just sent me the same thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was a close vote, but the left is the one moving on. Congratulations, Freezing Fire. Very close vote, though. Very close. Very tight vote. Alright, up next we have number 10. Usually number 10 is a high quality background because it is the last one submitted. This is by Chaos and Kirby. Up against number 8 on the right, which is going to be by Josu. Let's start with the left. Chrispiche and the Feebas Friends. Is that everyone is a Feebas? It's me twice. Is this Shannon, Zane, and Kush? Alright, and Clown Piché. Up against Josu. With straight Corbin at bottom text, there's a hot dog holding me as an orb. Please vote left or right, starting now. Y'all seen the Marvel Rivals swimsuit skin for Steve Rogers? Is that Captain America? Because, oh, have I seen it. It looks like the thumbnail that Sketch sent me. Looks a lot like it, surprisingly. What are we looking at here? 76% left. 23%, it's changing a little bit. But the left is in the lead by quite a bit right now. Another thing for... What is this gonna be? What is this? Oh, it's just... a godless beast enjoying his wretched meal. So that's cool. We're looking at 78% left, 21% right. I think this is over. I'll give it 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The left is the one moving on. Congratulations. Congratulations to Chaos and Kirby. Is that lighter dark plus blue Kirby? Is that what I'm seeing? I'm not sure. I'm not cleaning the screen. I like it nasty. Alright, the way that this bracket works, we're going to see a repeat here one time. We're going to see new one, number 2, which is going to be by Zozer, up against number 7, Freezing Fire. Bring back this one. Introduces new chat overlay, refuses to stream, doesn't elaborate, leaves. Just a real picture of me doing a real thing I did. Up against Zozer on the left. Hobos, welcome. This is fucking horrible. The divorcee capital of YouTube? What is this, man? What is this? This is horrifying, man. Left or right, starting now. This actually looks like that one picture of me from college where I'm forcing my face to look like an onion. It looks so much like... It's horrifying. That is the ref. For some reason I was imagining like a ref blowing a whistle, but I see you mean reference. 90% going to the left right now. Not a ton of votes in, but 90%. My God. It very well could be this. Uh-huh. Well, look, I did this. I went... I might have done it again. I might have just remade the face and now it's on stream. 91% going to the left here. It has shifted a little bit now. 87%. I'll give it 5 seconds. 5? Why are you texting me your vote sketch? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to Zozer. The left is the one moving on. It was a good fight, Freezing Fire. It was a good fight. Next, we have number 4 on the left, which is going to be a piece by Silly Millie on Discord and Silly Millie 17 on Twitch. By the way, I checked this one because it says no. Only put it no if you genuinely... I don't know if I can use this one as a background for sure, but I thought it was funny, so I kept it in. Up against number 1 by Brassmaster. Not now, princess. The Piché is gooning. This is fucking insane. This is funny, but I don't know if I can use this, man. I don't think I can have this as my background. I think I can't use this. That sucks. The Piché is gooning. I don't even use Twitter. Technically, I could make this my Twitter background. I wouldn't be mad about it. I just look a little like I'm full of myself. Up against number 1. Jesus Christ, man. Why are there Teletubbies with their eyes blacked out in the background, man? What is that? This looks like my dog when he eats something he's not supposed to eat and I pull it out of his mouth. Alright, vote. My word, Jesus Christ. Vote left or right now. Do it.
I admitted defeat as soon as I saw that. I'm working on a much bigger project. I just wanted to submit something because I haven't since January.
That's fair.
That was just a very quick thing that I thought of.
All good. Thank you for the $10. I thought it was a funny background, to your credit, Freezing Fire. The right is up 88% right now. Thank God, because I don't think I could actually use this. I think YouTube would not like it if I use this. But the right is... How would this even work as a background? You just pull up the channel and it would be this?
Background contest is so back.
Thank you for the $2! What did you just join into? We're figuring out what my background for my YouTube channel and Twitch should be. So simply. 83% voting for the right here. I'll give it a little under 10 seconds.
Nightmare fuel. Oh, and the Teletubbies are there.
Thank you for the 199. Absolutely true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The right is the one moving on. Congratulations to Brass Masters for this abomination. Am I pondering an orb? I think I'm pondering an orb. Alright, up next we're bringing back one of the first rounds again. We have number 6, which is new, by Dr. Tuxedo on the left, up against number 10 again on the right. Number 10 is by Chaos and Kirby. It is the group of Feebas, meaning myself, Zane, Chris Clown, Shay, Shannon, and Kush, up against... Oh, this is... Honestly, this is timed well, because we just saw Zozer come in with a 90% vote, 91%. With a monthly Zozer Background Award, giving him the Medal of Honor. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Good luck searching for it online, though. Vote left or right starting now. Evil background. Fair but evil. Chaotic neutral. No, like neutral evil? I don't know how that works. Lawful evil. Lawful evil. My heart! My heart! Right now we're looking at the right up 85%. We've had some real swings in this contest. Real hard hitters in this contest. Not often is it a lot of like 80%. I feel like chat's on the same page tonight. You guys are a hive mind. 81% going to the right here. I'll give it about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All I heard was waffle evil, so now I'm hungry.
Thank you for the 199 and congratulations to Chaos and Kirby on the right. Congratulations. I believe that's who it was. Yeah. 10 is moving on to the semifinals, I think. All right, and the last new art of the evening. You guys won't see any more new art after this. You guys got to vote for a winner after this one. First, we're going to see Dumb Emu on the left here. My name is Chirp Piché. Get me the hell out of here! And I'm surrounded by a bunch of Feebass and one Wiglet. I'm crying, too. This is sad. This is a hard watch. Hard look. Up against Cage on the right. Crow Money, Pichot Money. On toilet paper, nonetheless. With a 50. Honestly, this is beautiful. If you took this photo, this is... Like, if this is a real photo, this is beautiful. Please vote left or right starting now. I think this is just a real picture in black and white, is it not? This just looks like a real photograph. How would I crop this one? Would it be like this? It's kind of hard. This one would be probably like this. If I could. It's avant-garde. It truly is. It truly is. You are so right. This should be in a museum. Honestly, there should be some rich idiot out there who pays like $2 million for this. Not even the toilet paper, just the photo. The toilet paper would go for like $10 million. Right now, it's actually kind of close. 56% of you voting for the right, voting for the toilet paper, up against 44% of you voting for the left here, for the Feebass. It is amazing how much of a mark Feebass Friday has permanently left on this channel. It is incredible. It's left like permanent scars on my brain. Beep, beep, boop, boop. 50-50? Oh my. It is a perfect 50-50 split. If it stays like this, then we're going to have to flip a coin. We've gone all 90-10s or higher, and now it's a 50-50. Feebass Fridays every day if you're strong enough. If you're willing to die young, you can do Feebass Friday every day. Oh, we got a vote right. That just split the vote. I'm going to give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It keeps changing. The right is the winner with 53% of the votes. That is a tight matchup. That is a close matchup. Those are closest of the night. Bless me. Which means we're in the semifinals, chat. Which means it's just going to get way harder all of a sudden. The votes are going to be way more difficult. So starting this semifinals up, we got to put two monsters, some fucking powerhouses against each other. We have number 2 against number 1. Number 2 by Zozer. It's going to be Thomas the Tank Engine with Hobo's Welcome up against Brassmaster. This might be the matchup of the evening, fellas. This is going to be a tough one. Please vote left or right starting now. Fight of the century. Heavyweight match. You can't make me choose because either one is going to curse me. Vote both. What are we looking at? 54% left, 46% right. There's no wrong answer. I don't know what I'd pick out of this. To be honest with you, I'd like a background that just says, "Welcome to the Chrispiche channel. Enjoy your stay. Hope you subscribe." But I have to pick between the two evils? I have no idea. Do I want evil Teletubbies with me throwing up out of my eyeballs? Or do I want the throw up that came out of my eyeballs? I don't know. 55% voting right, 45% voting left. Vote middle. I'm going to give it around 10 seconds. You only got 10 more seconds to lock in your vote. Get your votes in. Bring your own toilet paper. See, that would be a good one, though. That would be a great one. 5, 4, 3, 5. We can go to 20. 10, 9, 8, 7. I do this every month. 5, 4, 3. Oh, it's close. 2, 1. All right, it's closed. It's closed. The winner is the right by 1 vote. The right by just 1 vote. Congratulations to Brass Masters. By the skin of your damn teeth, by 1 vote. Beat Zozer. That was extremely close. That was even closer to the last one, I think. That was close. All right, now we got, I think, the battle of the cursed ones. We have number 10, which is going to be all the Feebas, up against number 9, which is the toilet paper. Please vote left or right starting now. Bing, 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 bing. I'm seeing the votes coming in. The votes are coming in. We have 54% going left. 45% going right. It's getting tighter. It's getting looser. It's getting tighter. It's getting looser. I could make a joke about that, but I won't because it would be dirty. 54%, now 52% going to the left. 48% to the right. It is still close. All right. Hey, I didn't make the joke. I held back, okay? You kind of already did? No, I didn't say it. 53% to the left. 47% to the right. What's it going to be? I'll give this 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner is the left. By only a few percent. Congratulations. Which means, chat, there's only one more left to do. And I'm gonna flip it around so I have all my data right for later, so I know like which one's which. Crazy enough, we have the first submission of the month, number 1 on the left by Brassmaster, up against the last submission of the month, number 10 by Chaos and Kirby. These are your 2 backgrounds. Only one of these can be the background for the month of July. Please vote starting now. Fuse them? I can't do that. That would be wrong. I mean, they can get together after this and make a fusion for August if they want. The votes are pouring in. Piling in. We're looking at 55%, 16 votes. Oh, jumped to 26. 60% going to the right now. 40% to the left. 26 to 17. It's changing a little more, but not by much. Not by a lot. Never mind, it's getting closer. 54% to the right, 46% to the left. It comes down to whether you want Feebas or you want this terrifying thing. You put the Feebas friends in the orb, that would go crazy. That would go nuts. It's getting closer. 51% to the right, 49% to the left. It is close. There's only a couple votes in between these two. It's a tie. You guys, I just kicked something. You guys managed to tie it to 50-50. I do not want to leave the final one on a 50-50. We got a couple votes in. The left is taking the lead. It is 51% to 49% yet again. My dog just exploded. That had nothing to do with me, man. That just happened to you. That's just like a canon event in your life. It's not the funny button. I just kicked something. 51% still going to the left, even with the changes in the voting. 49% to the right. It is 1 vote difference, man. There's only 1 vote in between these. Oh, no. Did it just change again? No, still only 1 vote. All right, I'm giving this 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh my god, it's 50, 56. 5, 4, 3. There's a bug in my face, 2, 1. I'm closing it. Guys, we landed. We got a 50-50. We got a fucking 50-50. How did you guys do that? How did you manage to get a 50-50, man? Flip the coin. All right, we need something really dramatic if we're gonna flip the coin. Hang on. Let me get the proper music for this. Let's do this. No. Nope. No, I know what to do. I know what to do. Here we go. Why is this so big? I don't want a color picker. Here's the deal. We're going to flip a coin. If it lands on heads, it's going to be the left. If it lands on tails, it's going to be the right. We're going to do a best 2 out of 3. Okay? Starting right now. The first one goes to the right. Let's see it. If we get one more tails, the Feebas is the background for the month. If we get a heads, we're going again. Oh my god, we got the double tails! Chad, do you know what this means? It means we got to avoid this fucking Teletubby in the background. I don't have to have the Teletubby in the background. This is the background for the month of July. It's fucking Feebas, baby. It's Feebas. Let's go, baby. Let's go. No Thomas the Tank Engine. No scary face with the Teletubbies. We get Feebas. And everyone else has to suffer with me. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's go, baby. All right, that's enough of that music. Congratulations to our winner of today, which is Chaos and Kirby. Congratulations to you. This will be the new background and your name will be tied to it. I just got a headache from yelling. I just got like a migraine. That was crazy. And I'll set up a new form as soon as possible so you guys can start submitting backgrounds for the month of August. Congratulations. Oh. Alright, that was fun. Rise up, fellow Orbmen. I demand a recount? That's a 50-50, it's right in chat. A bot did it, man. Not me. Alright, so, for today, what I want to do is I want to turn Dewford Town into a different town. That's my plan for today, by the way. Chris hates children's TV shows. I hate that face I made. It's me going... I wish I didn't do that. That's permanently on the internet now. Someone's going to screenshot that and make memes out of it, and I'm going to be sad. You're going to try to take it for August? Hell frickin' yeah. By the way, if you've never submitted to a background contest before, I put them in our Discord. You can get access to the Discord if you use the Discord command in chat. That'll give you a link to join. And I put a form in there every month where you can submit your art. Just don't break TOS. There are rules in the form. They're always in the form. Straight up, I actually gave myself a headache. I don't know how that happened. I actually have like a violent pain right here from like yelling.
If I had a nickel for every time there was a tornado during a Chris stream, I would have 2 nickels.
Stay safe, my god. Thank you for the $5. You didn't have to do that. You gotta get in your tornado bunker, man. Please stay safe. All the best. But why is there a bug in here, man? Settle down, man. You're 30. I'm 29. I'm 29. I'm not even 30. I was told by a physical therapist friend that I should do this more often when I'm in my computer chair because it's good for my posture. And I keep forgetting to do it. And now that I see myself on stream, I don't want to do that on stream anymore because that was embarrassing. Make the town Barboach themed. I can't! I already know what the town's supposed to be because I'm basically remaking what I had made before, but better. Okay? I'm not trying to thirst trap. First of all, it was a she. Second of all, no, I'm not gonna do that anymore. If I look away, Chris is gonna get me. It's like the cams in Five Nights at Freddy's. You look, wait, look away right now. Look away. All right, ready? Yeah, look away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can look back. I can't, I'm scared. Are you remaking everything or keeping some of the towns? I'm remaking the towns themselves. I'm reusing some of the tiles, but I'm trying to reformat the towns so they have more things in them. And also, they're just formatted better because some of them are kind of silly. For example, actually, I can show you an example. This is what we're going to be working with today. We're going to try to destroy Dewford Town and do something else with it. That's the game plan, all right? What is this? What did I just click? There's something covered. Oh, it's the sponsored ads. Okay. But the original town that I had built back in the day, back years ago, was this. And the problem is, I like the concept, but it's off. And the tiles are not great. They don't look like fire red. This was like an early one that I had designed. And I'm not a big fan of it. I'm a fan of the idea, but nothing else. Thank you for the Twitch sub! It's nice to notice your eyebrows. Will there be a statue of Gwyn Shea in the town square? I don't want to scare people with the hack. I think the things I like about this are the lanterns are good. The idea for the windmills are good, but these are shit. I had them look really small because it was easier to animate them facing forward, but they don't look good. They could easily be fixed if I just put something behind them so they look like bigger. But right now they look like stupid little like fans you go on. I don't love this gym being on this thing. It's fine, but it's just it doesn't look right. I am okay with the style of the houses, but they don't look right. I like the colors of the different trees, but they could be done a little better too. It needs more water hot dogs. Yeah, that's kind of true. I guess technically if you were to fish down here, you'd probably find a water hot dog. The color palette's fine. I'm okay with like the purple and the orange and the green together. I'm okay with the colors of the houses. I'm not okay with the shading on them because they don't look like Gen 3. They look like Gen 4 a little bit, but drawn to the scale of Gen 3. And then these paths are fine, but I think the colors could be fixed on these, especially like around here, around the edges. Because the shading's a little off. Did you push the gym leader in that water too? Yep. In this version of the game, I forget what route it is because I haven't worked on this in such a long time. I thought I just first tried that. That would have made me feel so good. This is it. And this is going to be completely... This is never... I'm not repurposing this. I might repurpose the tiles for this, but that's it. This is just a bad design. You can push an old man into this pond. in this build of the game. You could just fucking push him in and he drowns. That will probably not be in the full version of the game. Is Dratini a water hot dog? More like a water sausage. Or a water worm. What's wrong with you? Did you even watch the most popular video on my channel? That's the first thing that happens. And you're my mod. What the heck? I think I don't want water in this town. I think I want it to be like no cliffs, just forest, I think is what I want to go for. I want to keep the lanterns, keep the colors, maybe keep the hay bales, because I did put Miltank in here. These are some old sprites of Miltank I did. I I don't remember the real idea behind it. He's just like a farmer. I don't know why I stuck him there, but I kind of like it. And then there's a daycare up here. I gotta repurpose some of these. I like the way the Gen 3 looking sprites work. I gotta repurpose like the Hoot Hoot and the Snubble I made. I asked what I asked back then. It's my favorite event you showed off. I had that and Big Hoss in the game. Can I find Big Hoss too? Where is it? 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 Where did I hide it? Where did I hide it? Was it in here? Is this it? If I go into here... You can get Big Hoss. Big Hoss can appear down here, and then he shows a picture of himself. But that probably won't be in the game, too. Why were all of the doors Wario? Because they have to be. You have to make Wario to make doors work. Bing, 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 boom! Alright, so what's my plan, then? I guess I could, first of all, export some of these tile sets. That could be step one. Like, what do I want to grab first? What is this? Some of these tiles are from Fire Red, which I don't need. I think I want to redo all the roofs and stuff. I think I set these to, like, turn off during the day and light up during the evening, which I might do again, but that won't be tonight. I definitely want that. Is there anything else that gets color from this tile set? The roofs get color from this? What is this? What is this? What about the trees? Where do I start? I have the greens in here and the purple? This is so free. Okay, maybe I do that last. Same thing with the orange. Maybe I do that last. And I focus on house. Focus on house first. What is this palette like? You know what? Let's just start from scratch using some Fire Red colors. That seems like a better plan to me. Your live was way behind. I saw you voting and I thought that was a bit. Alright. First of all, how big is this? What's the dimensions of this? This is 60 by 40. Probably bigger than I need it to be. What is this? 20 by 20. That's tiny. Let's do 40 by 40 and start from there. And we can shrink it if we need to. And then change this to be the Chrysicola General. And then we need a new tile set. We're gonna call it the name of the town, which is also welcome to the stream. We're gonna call it Folisage Town. And it's a secondary. Beautiful, now there's no tiles. Let's take this and just copy this shit out. There's our town. There's our beautiful 40 by 40 town. Vote. I'm not that funny. Do you remember that time in Dragon Ball where Piccolo said the balls are inert? Yes, I do. The balls are inert. Let's look up Fire Red tile sets. And let's see what colors we can steal from Fire Red tiles that will work, because that's kind of where I want it. Why did that just close? Why did everything just close? We need supporters like you. Where did chat go? What the heck? There we go. I had my first submission. My submission for next month's background contest done. It took 18 seconds. That's huge. No, I don't use an ad block because it makes YouTube act wacky and I just don't care enough. And also it makes things lag on stream. Let's see. I know I want brown homes. I want brown roofs and pinkish roofs. What about 4 Island? What do you got cooking for us? Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest, really. Nothing of value to me. Lavender Town is purple. Cerulean is blue. Nothing is actually brown, which is concerning. Resort Gorgeous is orange. Immediately zooming in to keep your bookmark tabs. I'm always worried it's gonna be like, hey, do you live at this location? This is perfect for you. Trainer Tower is blue. 3 Island Port doesn't have any houses. 3 Island is purple. 6 Island is orange? Purple. Not Silphco, not Rocket Warehouse, not the SS Anne. Saffron City is yellow. I might look at Emerald too. 1 island is purple. Basically all the islands are purple, I think. Cinnabar Island has brown. Is this a gross brown though? It's kind of like maroon and then like dead wood. And then this is more like beige. Is this kind of uggo? Brown is a desaturated orange. I think that's kind of true. I could also look at this, but it's still kind of an uggo brown. Where's a not so uggo brown? Like this is an uggo, but it's only like 2 colors, which is not gonna do me any good. 1, 2, 3. Well, maybe. Do I base it on the pots on 2 Island? I could. It's not like a bad idea. I could use like these, this. At least it's just like a starting point. It doesn't have to be like the final colors I use. It's just a starting point. This pink. I think that like a little bluish, a little bit of blue in your brown, a little desaturation and a hint of blue is like a nice color. It's pleasant. Like this kind of brown has a bit of that. It's closer to pink. Where do you get your background music? I've collected it over the years and stuck it in iTunes. I've also done streams before where we just grab I just asked chat for background music and we voted in. Kind of like the background contest. Okay, so we have that. That's good. That's big for me. Let me pop it open in Photoshop. And then I will take this and I will make a palette out of it. And I'll design a home. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy a house. So I can get the full size of the house so I know exactly the size I need to work with. I know I'm doing this off camera, but you guys will see what I mean in a second. I'm going to go 64 by 80, I think. I'll probably shrink it down when I get a second. You really put your chat to work. Look... Nobody has better ideas for what chat wants than chat, right? Like, oftentimes, if I put you guys to work, it's you getting exactly what you want. It's never like me being like, okay, do all the work for me. It's always like, okay, what do you want? We'll just do what you guys want. Put this here, and then put, I don't know, like this... thing over here, and then I'll get to drawing and I'll show you guys. Okay, ready for action. So here's what I got to work with. I'm gonna make the background black so it sits. So that's like the transparency color, because I'm never going to use solid black on a tile set. Never going to use 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So, back in the day, what did I do? These houses have this cool like shingle thing going on. But I also want to make sure that it kind of matches this format, where it's light on top and it's just a slope. I did too much here. I was trying to do way too much here to make it intricate and interesting, but it's just too much. So, let us begin. We're going to start with just using this as our base color. Houses always have one space here, and they have a shadow along them. Should always go up like this for, I think, 16 by 16. I want you to do something? What do you want me to do? Huh? Huh? Usually that's like the size of the house itself, I think. Is that what I did here? Yeah, 16 by 16. And then the roof goes out when it juts. Like this. And then we can make this 8 by 8 is usually like 3 tiles. It's usually something like this. Think he just lets us watch for free? He won't even give us a P.O. box that is sea monkeys. I need to get that shit done. I owe you. I truly do owe you. So I want this here. Is this lined up correct? Yep. And then let's bring this all the way out. Get away from me. And then do this. This is the general size. And then what you really want is like... This is where the lighter colors go. And then this is where the darker colors start to go. Right? Right? Am I doing that right? It's more like... I got it right, but there's usually like a thing in the middle. Like this. There we go. Vote middle. This goes like this. This goes like this. And this goes like that. Boom. That's the general shape of a house. And I'm probably just going to steal this color for now for the bottom. Or maybe this color because it's a shadow. General shape of house. Congratulations, me. Population 1. Okay. So, what we want to do, if we want to make it like kind of match what I have going on here, I have two options. Number one is I could slant it because I do have this slant here. For some reason, it doesn't look right. I think I was trying to do 2 floors and I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. So that's kind of option 1. I can do like a slant to the roof, or option 2 is I just make it like this one, where it's just a point facing you, like this. Do you guys think I should do slant and get tricky with it, or do you think I should do exactly the way it is? Do you think you'd replace the Wicked Witch if you were to go to Oz? I think I would. I would replace the Witch of, is it the East? And then a house would fall up on me and my feet would curl up like Waluigi's shoes. Yes? I think... I want to make sure it's done like Pallet Town in that case. Just to make sure I do it right. Makes my life easier. So here's what I'm going to do. That wasn't the right thing to do. So I'm going to pop open Pallet Town in Photoshop really quick. He wants to wear those shiny red heels. And what's wrong with that? I just want my feet to curl up. All scary like. Okay. So in this case, I think this goes higher. I mean, I'm not worried about the bottom floor here. Let's just go to like... If I do like 24? Does this bring me to 16 by 16? Sort of. Yeah. So then if I go up to here, 40? This roof is taller. It goes to... If this is 16 by 16... We should do a little higher. Let's just make it a bit higher. We don't gotta go crazy or nothing. Let's do it to like here. I'll give you the key to the city if you stop talking about your curled up feet. I don't want the key to your damn city, man. You're in North Dakota. What the hell am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna keep talking about my curled up feet. Like a helix on an ammonite. Like a damn snail. You can ride the tornado? I don't want to ride the tornado, man. What are you talking about? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Top. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Top. So the top is there. So I'm going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Bottom. Which means I got to do the exact same thing down here. So this is right here. That's where, whoops, that's where this starts. So I'm gonna do 2, 4, 6, 8, bottom. Now how does it cut off in Pallet Town? It just does this. And then what we need is to copy this on both sides. Pay for Piché to go to North Dakota and ride the tornado. You guys want me to get sucked up in a twister? What the heck did I do? I'm just drawing, man. That's all I'm doing is drawing. Do you know what at Gacha Life Singing Battle is? In Tamagotchi Life? Or I don't know what that is. In Gacha Life? Is that like something you say when you want to make fun of someone and you go, Gacha Life! Gacha Wife! Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. So what we really want is like this. Do I have another? I do have another brown. This will work. This will work just fine and dandy. I could get even trickier with this. This is just kind of copying Pallet Town. I could get really tricky with this. This side needs to be darker, right? I don't like the way it's completely flat all the way down. I'd have to make this taller to make it work, or make the whole house shorter. Let me look at something. Let me look at something I did in the past. Because over here I did this. And I made it more like a pyramid. So what if I do like 16 by 16 here? Does this look weird if I do that? Sorry, I'm really locked in. Me on my tornado farm filing an insurance claim every 2 hours to say my entire farm was destroyed by a tornado, but I do it with proud tears in my eyes. What the heck are you talking about, man? What is going on here? This needs to be this color. 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 Like so. The only problem is this doesn't make sense anymore. If I do it like this. I have an idea. Nope, that was a bad idea. Hang on, think. Go 8 by 8. 8 by 8. Shrink this. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Sean. That's a good color. I don't know what color you're looking at, brother. Take this. Move it up to here. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. What am I doing exactly, though? As a matter of fact, what am I doing? The roof is really fucking big, man. That's gonna have to be changed. Spin for us for making whooshing noises? If I do that, I'll get wrapped up in my headphone cord and I'll die. But I could. However, I could. This is just... The problem is it's too short. That's the real problem that I'm having. This feels tall enough. This does not. What if I did, like... more like this? Still feels short. I want to say that you are going to love my next background submission. Does that mean I'll love it or I'm afraid of it? Because I think both options are valid and it's likely the latter. Oh, I could do this. This might help if I do that. It feels like it's not right. It feels like this is way more 3D than this. What if I just like... What if I did it like that? And then I lowered the roof at the top. So then it goes like this. And it makes it way taller. And it removes everything we just did about Pallet Town from it. It does feel a little bit better. Hang on. This does feel a little bit better. It feels like more in perspective correctly. I think Pallet Town only works because the building's so tall. So let's do this, and then let's raise this like 3 or something. There we go. That feels a little bit better. You're not being a very good DJ if you're trying to lower the roof. Oh no, I just raised it. Did you not see me just raise the roof? My gosh. More shadow on the grass. Hang on. I think what I want to do... We have another shade that we have not used yet. And I think what I want to do... is I want to make this... like this. I might change this later. I might make this a lighter color. But what I want is this. There we go. There we go. Now it's starting to look like some or other. I'm going to bring this down too. And then we want, I believe it's like 4 or 5 pixels. 5? 6. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Grab this down like so. On either side. What up, 180? Fooled by the crowd into taking he was lowering the roof and raised it. That's what we do around here. It's called a bait and switch. It's what you do in dodgeball, lob and drill. Okay. So now we have this. And what do we do with this? Ow! Jesus, man. I'm just trying to do my job. Another thing we should do is the right is always highlighted and the left is always dark. Let's take this, give it some of this. I guess what I could do too is I could use one of these colors. And I think I want this inside to be a different color. I'm willing to try this so we can change it later. Not the Kingdom Hearts sound. Look out behind you. What? Just a moai head with a big nose and a big chin. What's the background contest about? I should change the name of the stream so it's not background contest anymore. However, we pick a background for the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel. People submit images, and then you guys vote on them. And the winner gets to be the background for a month. I want this to be thinner. I don't like how it's that many pixels. It's kind of uggo. Kind of uggo and silly. Imagine this is what I do every night that I don't stream and I don't write code for the stream. Gotta turn up the oven and bake something new. What I want to do is I want to add tiling to this roof. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, let's check how many tiles we have here. This is 16 by 16. Where's 8? 8 is here. What happens if we pull up another 8? I'm an idiot is what happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a pattern that I can use throughout the entire roof that's repurposable. So is this 16? Please? God, I'm an idiot. Whatever, we're going to start it like right here. So let's do something that works in 8x8 that looks like a pattern we can use on the roof. It could be like this. It could be this over and over again. Not exactly like that. It could be that. It could be like what I did before where they're just like squares. Like that. What do you guys think? Do we go with like kind of what I was doing on the original roof, or do we do something new? Have you considered the quantum effect that color would have on that roof? Don't ask questions I don't have answers to. Or my answer is no. Ask me questions where I tell you a story and it ends with me usually on the toilet. I got 3 different answers. New, scalloped, original was fire, and triangles. Getting bullied is your hobby? I'm talking about drawing. Getting bullied is my hobby. Taco Bell, good answer. I do kind of like the half circled. We can see what it looks like too. We are open to seeing what it looks like. I think because we're working with 10, we want to go like 5 on the size. So maybe like this. Is this 16 out? Because if it's not, I'm going to freak out and throw a tantrum. It is not. So I'm going to freak out and throw a tantrum, unfortunately. But let's see how this works. Oh, also, I can do this. I can be smart. I can do that. It's not centered. I'm not vibing anymore. Do I have another brown in between those 2 colors? I don't think I do. Can I invent a new brown? Will the universe let me do that? Chrispiche smart? I'm trying my damnedest. The hard part is going to be how do we make this work in all directions? So I think what I want to do is something like this, but let's make sure it's the same width. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. I might change that color too, but I'm probably changing all the colors. Try harder. Let's take this and let's make sure it hits the center. So now it should work over here. Don't do that yet. Slow down. Slow down, cowboy. Slow down. Slow the fuck down. Okay. This goes here. And then 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. Technically it would be here. Technically that does work. That looks kind of nice. Honestly, that actually kind of lines up nice. I actually like how that looks. Browns every day. Okay. I'm just going to copy this. Nope. Set this to 0. I'm going to try and copy as much of this as I can. Assuming that it fits the same, does it? I think it does. Who knows what this track is? I think I ask this all the time when it comes on because I love this track to death and nobody knows what it is. Zero people know what this song is. Except me, so I guess there's one. I kind of missed, but whatever. What up? Welcome from Oak Creations channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid, man. We're designing tile sets today. Also, this needs to be a different color. Why does it feel a little off on that side? Probably because this needs to be like this. Ming, ming, mong. There's probably another color I can use on that side. Does it look big? This is a side of the brain that people have. I certainly do not. I spend a lot of time on this side of my brain. Hello, Spampton from Delta Room. Is this from a Wario game? It is not. You would never believe what game this is from because it's barely a game. Bing, 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 bong. Could I do like... Why isn't there a color in between these? I almost want to do like this color for... Whoops. This color for these. I could change all the colors at the end of the day, so it doesn't really matter. But something feels... It just feels off over here. It feels like that's the wrong color. Brain age? Closer, but no. Closer like in vibes, I guess, but no. Is this Bing Bing Bong from the Chrispiche stream in February? No. Close, though. Even closer. Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love? No. Do you guys want to just know? Do you want the answer? This is from GTA 5. Yes. No. No. No, 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 no. It's sexy? I believe the answer is the photo album channel from the Wii. I'm pretty sure this is photo channel from the Wii. In fact, I can check. Yep. This is when you draw pictures in the photo channel. There's nobody in the world who was ever going to guess that. There's no world you guys were going to get that. Alright, let's take this. Will this look weird is the question if I just take this and swap the colors around. I'm going to do this temporarily. That's why it sounds familiar? That's a thing! You would never know what it is because it sounds like something you know, but you don't know what it is! That's why it's like a trick question. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the channel. Okay. So then this needs to be brought up like this. This is fine, almost. And then I need this. Honestly, I could probably just do this and get away with it, and they'd never tell on me. Something's wrong. Something's off with this. I don't know what off the top of my head yet. I know something is not right. I feel like, first of all, this would look better if I put like a trim in through here. So like... if I did something like this... that helps a little bit. That helps a bit. It does help. You started saying, hey, buddy, to your cat? You talk to your cat like I talk to Shao. I respect it. I respect it a lot. Okay, what if I do, like... If I didn't know Jesus, I wouldn't know the devil. What is going on? I wish I raised it higher, but it is what it is. Nuke the roof? Why do you want to nuke the roof, man? What did the roof do to you? All I was trying to do was raise it. Okay, let's put this back a little bit. Like so. And then do this. And then what might help a little to give it a little pop is to do this. Put this back. That helped a little. That fixed it a little bit. If I didn't know Jesus, I wouldn't know the devil. Oh, you want? Wait, no, you want the ow? You want that voice? If I didn't know Jesus, I wouldn't know the devil. God damn it! Oh my! What are you talking about over there? You talking about something crazy? You're talking about something crazy over there. The hell's the matter with you, boy? What? Oh, boy. Sets it off. What round top? This part? This part? This part? Also, I kind of want this to be a thing. I might have to use a different color there, but I kind of want that to be a thing. Would this look okay? Not really, no. Honestly, it's not a big deal if I do this. This makes it look like clay, so that's going to have to change to a different color later. You mean if I did this and then this? Oh, you know what I have to do too? Is that the color I want to use? No, I want to use this. Usually there's two dark grays. Like this. Like that. Boom. Chris reads a Big Time Rush fanfiction and he sees how long it takes for us to notice. How do you know I haven't done that before? How do you know that's not a thing I've already done? You need to eat more meatloaf? I've had meatloaf in such a long time, man. But I've told myself I can only do it right before I do a Delicious James RPG so I can kind of like ruin it, you know? Which is unfortunate, but that's just how it is. That's just how life works at the end of the day. I kind of want to do like... I kind of want to do that, but it's not right. That boy ain't right. I could like do this and then... What is that weird? No, that's not that weird. That doesn't look bad. I'll send you a meatloaf to your P.O. box. That would be insane. It would be rotten and I would throw up. It would be insane. Do a stream where you read the Bible while watching One Piece to see which is quicker. I get one of those mini Bibles they put as keychains on your backpack and I try my best to read it. And if I fail, then the stream ends. And it's the longest stream of all time. Alright, maybe we unfocus on this for a second. Unless I do this. Let's unfocus on this for a second. Let's focus on this, because in the original, I had, obviously, you need like a thing around the door, which I'll worry about in a bit. Or maybe we worry about it right now. Maybe we do worry about it. Because I can do 3, well, hang on, where's 8? Is right here. So then I need another 8, which means the border for the door needs to go here. 16. Other border for door. If I want to do it the same way. And then 16 by 16 here. Did I do this right? Did I do 16? Yep. This is door. So then right above this needs to be top part here. And then this needs to go like this. Bada bing. There's 2 here, so we can already surmise that there's going to be 2 here, and that's going to make sense in your brain. I could make it 3. And it still makes a bit of sense. It just looks like the roof is going over. Ooh, I could put a thing. Wait a minute. This roof could gain one of these around the bottom, too. Like this. That might help make it a little pop better. Help my brain. I also, hang on. I could do this to give it some room. I could raise this, too. And then put this down here. Just do one of these. Like that? What are we doing? We are editing tile sets. Can you take me higher? Can we get much higher? You like Thing? Do you have any tips to be a better builder in Pokopia? All I would do in Pokopia is I would look out my window. I would look at Google Maps. I would just look at like buildings I like. Like, a weird thing about me is when I got really into Pokopia, I would walk down the street. I would look at houses and I'd be like, hey, this is how I would build this in Pokopia. You just need to like find references if you want to make cool shit. There's also like tutorials online if there's specific things you want or ideas you need. That is not Creed. That is like Travis Scott or something. Yeah, you can look at Pinterest. Basically, anything you do with art, you can just have like a mood board like this. And it helps you like think of what to do with it. You know what I mean? Like there's a building in my Pokopia city that looks exactly like a building that's like a mile from here. Because I really liked the way the architecture on the apartment looked, and I was like, this is how I would build it. And the inside looks like shit because it doesn't make sense in Pokopia, but it looks cool on the outside because it looks like the apartment. Just like take note of things, you know. Here's a tip for gamers: just look up sometimes, and that will help you. Look at the sky, look at the buildings. That will help you. Bing 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 pong. What do I want to do? I kind of like the brick look I gave of the other buildings, but I make everything brick because I just don't know what to do with it. These bricks look kind of nice, though. What did I do with these? I just made, like... I just picked, like, a light color of some kind. Like, I was just like, F it, whatever. Take this. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Love of your life is waiting in the trees. That's what I'm saying. Look up at the damn sky already. I'm waiting. Not me. I'm not the love of your life. That's not what I'm trying to say. Look at the trees. You'd be surprised what pops up. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. That came out perfect. If I were to do this and make it exact, what am I looking at over here? 8, 16, 24. I don't have to do a thing. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong. I can't help but make every tile setting stream like a bing bong stream. We do look up? Gamers never look up, man. Gamers 0% of the time look up. 0%. Gamers never look up. Start looking up. You could if you change the music. But it's so... Bing, 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 bong. Like, come on. Don't make me change the music. Okay, wait. I do this. This is probably too dark and I'm gonna have to change it, but whatever. I do this and then I give the bottom of the home a trim. I trim the bush. Bing, bing, boing, bing, 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 bong. I didn't say it was bad. It was just if you didn't want to do a Bing Bong stream. Okay, I do that. Do I like that? I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. I could lower this one. Make it a little shorter. Make it a short king. Boom. Done. Locked in. Then I do one of these. So it gives it a little shading. That ain't bad. I also do one of these, but then I fix it because that's not how it should look. It should be more like this. Do I have another gray? I don't. Same for over here. Chris ties pots and pans to his body and tries to play Wii Fit. That would actually be an awesome stream. That's a third of the reason I tune into the streams, just to hear me go bing bong bing 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 bong. What color do I want to do the outside of the door? What did I do back in the old one? I did like wood. Honestly, I kind of like the wood on the sides. It makes it look older, more ancient. So what if I do like... There is a Pokemon Emerald tile that would work really well here. That I could use. I could use that, but we'll see. I could make these also jut out a bit if I want to, if I feel like it. If I feel brave. And if they're bigger, they would have less shadow on them. So we can't chaos control it. I don't know if I love that. Could you make a Bing Bong cover of a Pokemon game OST? Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. This makes me like it more. This makes it feel more intentional. That makes it feel like it has more purpose in the world. Him and his friends play Trashing the Camp from Tarzan on pots and pans. I don't even know how that goes. Ubi. Ubi, 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 ubi? Did I just steal the window from this? I think I did and I shrunk it, to be honest with you. To be perfectly honest with you, I think I did that. So I don't know what's stopping me from doing it again. Who's gonna stop me? Really? I'm basically unstoppable. Let's do 48. Can I fit this after 48? 48 is divisible by 8, right? 6 by 8. And then I go 24 by 16. And I say, let's take this. I don't know where that went. It's probably fine. I do this and I delete 1 pixel and shrink the other side of it. So I do this. I do this. I could probably just take this color and do that. What color is this? Is this the same color? It is. Why don't we do this color then? So that we don't use more than 16. What am I, some kind of genius? No. And then if I want to make this window bigger, I still can. I just want to have enough tiles. I am still going. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How wide is this technically? This is 15. So if I bring it to like here, what? Then I can say move it out like 16 and then move it out like 8. And this is legal. This is a legal house. You can do this. You can also do this if you want to. And that's a legal house, but then it's way less flexible. There's a double rainbow after the tornado? That's beautiful. Wait, so is this 8? Okay, yeah. I can just do this then and I can customize the windows later. That makes things more flexible. Okay. I think the roof still needs more work, but this is not a bad start considering we haven't added our own unique colors or twists to it. I can also say, I can either do like... Well, I could do something like this if I wanted to. That's kind of fun. I don't mind that. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Do I like that or do I hate it? Is the question. Chad, do you like that or do you hate it? Pride Month is every month, not just June. True. So true. You like it? Bing, 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 bong. I like the idea of texture on the columns, but I don't like that. How else would I do it? It's like a little thin. It's hard to get the details in there. I guess the one thing that could improve it, assuming that I get an actual proper color instead of just this white here, would be to do something like that. But it's really off-putting with just the white there. Why is there a fly in here? Pokemon. Ah! Pokemon. Ah! Now I don't know what's just fuzzies in my eyes or the actual fly. I kind of want to shrink this a bit too. I kind of want to lower the roof a bit. Pokemon Emerald interior tile sets. I'm actually horrible at whistling. It's one of my weaknesses. I never cared to learn. So I just do the breathe in technique. Livers grow back? That's good news for me. I woke up in a bathtub covered in ice with an eye patch. Or no, I wasn't wearing the eye patch. The guy was. What am I saying? I could do something like this from Norman's gym. This is a fun little thing. It would be more like this, though. Hang on. If I made this... Whoops. Wider, I could do this. What if we do like... It's okay, I can make it look better. Hang on. It won't look so weird when it has texture to it. Hey buddy, hey buddy. Welcome in. It looks like a barbershop pole. Why it look like a barbershop pole? I also don't have to do it like this. I could just make it a solid color. It looks kind of fun. I'm kind of down to clown with this. It looks kind of fun. Especially when the colors get changed a little bit. I think it looks fun. Another thing I want to do is take this and lower it so that it still lines up if I can. Is that too short or is that just right? I don't know. Because this has what, like 8 pixels of space now? 9. That's too much. What's this house going to be used for? You know, like homes and whatnot. I don't know if you could see this coming or not, but probably someone's home. I kind of want this to be like this. We have to make the map for this. We're still just working on the home. This is why tile set editing takes hours. I'm moving in. This is gonna be my house. I don't think I did that right. Looks like it's curving. No, I should have just kept it straight. Oh, there's a push door because there's no handle? Don't worry, it's gonna be no door at all. I'm probably literally gonna take like this door and repurpose it because I like the style of it. And there's already an animation available I can import. In fact, is this 16? No, this is one of them weird doors where it looks like this. I guess I can work with that though. I can fix this, change it. Because now I can say, let's do this. And let's do this, and I can change the colors later. It looks like it's a different thickness, but it is not. I think it's because it needs this. What is all this for? It's for a ROM hack I've been working on forever and restarted in Poke Emerald because it was a Fire Red binary hack originally. I almost want this top part to be different. You know what I mean? I almost want to make this a different texture on the top of the roof. Though I'm not sure about it. Why don't I do this? I'll make a new layer as a test. Just to find out. Like, what if it was literally just like something really simple? I hope this lines up the way I want it to. I'm just kind of taking a shot in the dark here. It does. Like, is that better or worse? You haven't matched the columns. Oh, that's true. I could do that. That's a thought. Is this Chris O'Cola? It is, in fact, Chris O'Cola. Matter of fact, you're correct. I could also give it more depth if I do this. Make it look taller. Does Chris have Ebola? Yep. Yeah, I do. Yep. Is Pepsi okay? Nope. No, it's not. It also has Ebola. I like it having a different texture too, but is this the texture? Because I could potentially repurpose this texture too. Honestly, it might be kind of cool now I'm looking at it. Like, what is it, like this? Yeah. It could be, let's try this too and see just what it looks like. So if this goes here, let's go down. Whoops. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Let's start with here. Let's move it to 16. Let's move it to 8. So it goes here. Let's line them up. It might make it look like a log cabin though, is my fear. So let's do this and this. Delete this and this. Let's move them all to the side. Let's take just this one and delete this. Let's merge them all. Let's take this. Oh, that doesn't line up perfect. That's weird. Do that. Do this. Merge these together. Merge these together. And then recolor everything so it's like this. Too much? Hang on. How did that get messed up? Does that look interesting? It's not lined up perfect. It would have to be adjusted a little bit, but is that at least interesting? Maybe try doing them horizontal. That is an interesting idea. I like it. We can try it horizontal too. They probably work better horizontal, honestly. Look less weird. How did this get messed up again, man? These don't line up right. That boy ain't right. Are they conveying tiles or wood? Definitely wood. Definitely like log. Definitely log vibes in this one. Definitely what I left in my toilet yesterday vibes. Oh my, that does fit better. Oh my. Me think hard and me think well. Me think Jack jumped down a fucking to hell. I bet I could do this too. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Alternate right and left. That would use way more tiles though if, well, I'm probably just gonna put it in like this, let's be honest. Can I, like, do one of these? I almost want to offset it a little bit so that it's more like this. And then I need to fix it so that it goes like... I don't know how many tiles that is, but we're going to find out. God, it feels like whenever I offset it, I end up with something weird at the end. But this is messed up, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let's do this. That's not enough. Let's do this. Yeah, that works better. There it is. That's fixed. That feels better. Change the direction of the middle? Okay, wait, yeah. That's thinking with your noodle. That's thinking with your noggin. Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, that was the play. I thought originally it was like, these go this way, these go the other way, these... No, that's the play. I like that. That looks good. I think that's the play, because, like, this is how we originally had it, right? That is fine, but it's kind of boring. This looks really interesting. Granted, I want to fix this now. What happened over here, too? Something happened. Something I wasn't supposed to change, I changed. There we go. There we go. That's correct. That's the way it's supposed to look. I said that like 5 minutes ago. Oh. Bing, bing, bing. I'm about to make some pizza quesadillas? That sounds fucking crazy. Okay, I think this is really close. Obviously the colors aren't quite right, but I think it's damned close. I think it's nearly where we want it. What can I change about this to make it look more interesting? Granted, the window is not going to be like this much space. It's not going to look like that in the final version when it's put together. It's just for tiles. What else? Does it need like a chimney? Does it need like a different pattern here? All the colors will change, keep in mind. This is just base. Is a tile a graham cracker? Yes. Add a goose. Put a 3D rendered chimney in 4K. That's an idea. I wonder if this is more than 16 colors. I guess we're gonna find out. Chimney, I think, would be nice. Make it blue to match your eyes. It's blue. This is my 2 eyeballs right here. I think I don't want blue because I'm gonna have the different colored trees, like in the beta version. God, I hate this the more I look at it. I haven't been paying attention. This looks awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you. This is with chat's help, though, of course. This is with your opinions added onto it, which makes my life way easier. What if you did blue anyways because you're not a beta? What if you, Dabba Blue, Dabba D, died? Would they remember you? Would it make you happy? Blue trees. Damn. No, I didn't say if you died. I said Dabba Blue Dabba died. Like if it was like I'm Blue, but combined with Fred Flintstone singing it. You just lied to me. That's not what I said. You took out a bunch of words in the middle there. So, like, let me explain it. Awesome sauce is a term of endearment you would use that's kind of quirky. First, you take the tort. You take the tort and you take the Ia. You take everything, Anthony Padilla. Bow, 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 bow. Rada, rada, rada. Ow, my ass! Sorry. That's not what I said. You're taking out so many of the words. Wilma! What do I need to do? Something's not right. Something's not right here. Something's not right. Something's not right. Something I need. Okay, chimney time. Chimney time. Chimney will fix this. I want like a small chimney though. I might have to make a custom one, but I'm gonna see what they got in Fire Red. I don't think they have many chimneys. Saffron City has chimneys, but they're a little big. I'm pretty sure. Pallet Town has one, but it's huge, if I remember right. Does Pewter City have them? Also, hang on. I want to change the volume. Can we ban Chris for that? Absolutely not, because that was Fred Flintstone, not me. Pewter has no chimneys. Saffron's chimneys are not even chimneys. They're like generators, and they're gigantic. None of the islands have chimneys. Cinnabar? No chimneys. No chimneys there. Where are no chimneys, man? I know there are chimneys in Pokemon Emerald. I always thought Fred was an ass. He is kind of a jerk. Plants? Ooh, I'm running out of colors, so I might have to make that a different layer on afterwards. But it's a good idea. I like that idea. I do like that idea, but I think we'll have to come back to it because this is the first object and we have to work with 16 colors. I'm probably over it right now, to be honest with you. Chin me. Maybe a skylight? Is there enough room for skylights? I mean, I could put one like up here. Fences? Fences are already built in. We don't have to worry about fences. We're just doing the house. But also good call. What about Celadon? Celadon got big ass chimneys. But I can kind of reference it for the shape, I guess. Just to make sure I do it right. An antenna? I feel like if you try to make an antenna in this size, it's not going to come out that great. But again, another good idea. I think no generators. Like, I can show you, like, there are elements on these houses that I put together. Like vent, generator thing, telephone wires, etc., etc. But plants are going to be on a completely different layer. Like, you could still put plants in front of the building. You could even have it overlap the building. They do that in Saffron City. Like, even over here, there's tall grass on the roof. But this is a totally different palette. So we can't do that yet. What I want to do is I just want to take this for reference. I don't want it to be that big, though. But stylistically, we can do something similar. I might even make it a completely different chimney. Like, do I have... I think there are chimneys here? Yeah. There's a couple variations of chimneys for you. Really simple ones. These are the original houses I drew for this tile set, too. These aren't new. The only new things are, like, this greenhouse. This battle tower looking thing out of place here. They're just supposed to feel out of place. It's not new. This is new. I don't know. Whatever. Where am I? We all know Fred is cheating on Wilma with Barney. Oh my gosh. I think you're right. I think they announced that. Okay, what I want to do is 8. So let's do 16 by 16 here because I'm allowed to. And then we can build a chimney out here. Let's make it like... maybe like that big total. I can also raise it if I need to. It would be smarter if I did this on a different layer so I can move it around. Look at pebbles. Does Saffron have air fryers? Yes. 100% yes. Okay, let's do like that. Let's do it like that. And then we can kind of copy, but it's smaller. I also don't like this. I might do this different. I might do it more Pokemon Emerald style. But we want something more like this. Oh, this is a small ass chimney. Oh, I don't think I want to use that color because that's like the lightest it goes. This doesn't look right with these colors. I mean, it doesn't look bad, it just looks a little out of place. Your music somehow found me on Spotify. Nice stuff. That's kind of you. I appreciate it. More up to the right. The problem is if I do that, then every house has to have a chimney. Which I could do. That's fine, but then every house has to have a chimney. I could also make it a completely separate asset if I wanted to. Let's take this. Do this. I also don't need such a harsh line on it. I could just make it like this. Oh, that's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Oh, that's a little better. I like that a little more. I think every house should have a chin so I can grow a beard. I agree, VIP them. The tile underneath isn't going to flat gray. The flat gray is kind of common in Pokemon, but I could. It's kind of like just a thing to make it look more like Pokemon Fire Red. But I could technically do something like this. And it still kind of works. Are there any bargain bin Flintstone games? If you guys can find some and put them in the Discord, I'll play them. I'll do a Flintstone game night. I will do that. I will 100% do that. I'm also getting hungry and I have no food. The heck? The heck? What if the chimney was the same color as the walls? We can give it a shot. I like that. I'm down to climb with that. Could also do this. Nope. Nope, that's as deep as it goes. Ah. I like that. That looks nice. And will you do them off of 40 Flintstones gummies? What do you think? I'm Kush? I'm Chris. Yeah, I like that. I'm down with this. There we go. I like that. That actually looks nice. While dressed as Fred, I could also do this. I do have a Fred Flintstone costume. I fight Neo Cortex. Okay, is there anything else this house needs? I know it needs some color. We could do something to this. We could make this look a little more interesting if we want to. I don't have asthma. How many costumes do you have? If you go back and watch the video, I turned Halloween into a game, you can see how many costumes I got one year. And I have a few more than that. Why do you just have a Fred costume? Because I made that video! I did that stream! Look, I spend a lot of time making these tiles, okay? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. You know what I mean? I gotta do it right if I'm gonna do it. The nice thing is we could like send this, get the palette for it, and find out if we have room for any more colors. My guess is probably not. My guess is we might be over on colors. Why does this feel like it's so much less light when it's sitting here? Yeah, we really did a number to the roof. What's funny is it looks a lot like... It ended up looking a lot like... Whoops. These roofs. Well, I guess these are bricks. So I guess they do feel different. What was I just looking at over here? That's a big-ass chimney, man. Why is that chimney so damn big, man? That's humongo. I don't remember them being like 4 times the size of me in game. Or I guess 2 times the size of me. It's 2 wider than me. Or like a 1.5, whatever. You know what I mean? They're gigantic. It's a rocket booster. Oh, that's a telescope, I believe. Is it? Or is it a telescope? Because that's Cosmo's house. Wait, that's interesting. Is that just like a... Is that like a cannon? What is that? I can't tell if it's a chimney or if it is like a fucking turbo space cannon. Also, these houses are so weird. The differences in the style between Fire Red and Emerald are so interesting. For one, Emerald is like less top-down. Even though this looks really top-down, these are way less top-down. These are much more forward-facing. Like it's like if you're looking at Fire Red, it's like you're looking at this. Kind of. It doesn't make a lot of sense, actually, in terms of perspective. Whereas Emerald's like this. Can it be both? Yeah, I guess it could. One's a cannon, the other one's for smoke. But then if you look at, like, stylized stuff like Fire Red, the roofs are way bigger. You see so much more of the roofs and the buildings are smaller. It's like you tilted the camera up higher. Oh, I deleted this town. It doesn't exist anymore. I've already got the music for this ready to go too. I already remixed the music for this town. Okay. So there's one building. We'll start with this, and then we'll tweak the colors and stuff and whatnot. Or no, I want to do something with this. What do I want to do with this? It feels like it's lacking character. Feels like it's lacking. Do I just, like, do one of these and call it a day? What I dang do with you, man? Hate that. Hate how that looks. It's interesting, but I kind of hate it. You put a doorbell? I could put a doorbell. Ding dong. Ming mong. Put a little pattern around the door? What do I do with it, though? In this example we have here, they did something weird where they put two wood things, which are also over here. They're on the sides of the building, which I think is why they did it. Because the door is so close to the side of the building. But then there's space in between. It's kind of weird. Yeah, what if I put like a camera? Yeah, Becky, you got it. I haven't thought it through that hard if they if it's the only thing they can afford. I don't know. Look at this. This is the vibes. This is the vibes. You soaking in the vibes? This is beta map. Beta tiles. Are the vibes soaked? The windows will change. The windows, they're just there for tile purposes. I can move them wherever I want. It's just in a spot that makes it convenient for tiling. You love the roof? Thank you. Like this space is only there for tile purposes, because if we go like 24 or 40, now we have 8. Oh, we actually have more. We don't need that much tile space. We can actually go more like this. It'll be fine. The bug! The fly! Could bring in those pillars on the left and right. I think I just want to do some kind of pattern on this, and then I can work with it. I think that's the plan. Add a vent from a kitchen? I can do it if it's 8x8 or 8x16. That is straight up the only way I can do it. Or 8x24, I guess. I can do a vent if it's from right here. And it would have to be like boop, 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 boop. What am I doing? I have to be something like this. And be used sparingly. It would be really small. Maybe change to a wood structure. I could do it like I did in the original, where I have like this be metal. It's like here. And then make this wood. I could even bring that down one. I don't mind the colors, it just looks, doesn't have any pattern to it yet. The mailbox is a separate tile. That's, I think I took it out of the main tile set, but there's a mailbox. You can see it in... here. Mailbox is here. It's already built in. If I do this, what can I do to it to make it better? This just makes it look like 3D planks. It's not bad, but... it's not bad. I just want it to have texture is the problem. And it's not giving me much texture. Can you put a jury duty summons in that mailbox? Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe this is this fine the way it is? Is this just fine the way it is and I'm overthinking it? The metal part is shrinking. I could also just make this like this. I could also just do like... could do the notching your pop-out window example has. My pop-out like this? The notching, I don't know what notching means. What does notching mean? The original color? I feel like this makes it pop, but the door doesn't fit. I could also do, if I go back, what if I have the yellow over this? Is it not lighter? That's as light as it goes. It doesn't have to be yellow at the end of the day too. We can completely change the yellow so it's not yellow anymore. Honestly, I kind of like that. I kind of like just that. I'm kind of cozy-wozy with just that. Because I can change the yellow so it's not yellow. I'm kind of cozy-wozy and snug in bed with that. Does it look better like this? It makes it feel like it has more depth because it matches the trim. Makes it feel more intentional. I cannot move the door one more square to the left. That would screw up the door. Because this is 16. Right here. That's 16. So the door has to be this. Don't screw up my house. You're going to destroy the structural integrity of my house. You make the door one square longer? I can. I can do that. That is legal. Ooh, but it feels kind of long. Feels long. What I could do instead... let's do that. And that matches some fire red tile sets. I think this is. I think we got to take our hands off. I think we can do details that sit on top of this in other palettes. I think we got to take our hands off because once we recolor it, it's going to look different. You put an Amazon package right outside the door. What the heck? There. Alright, I'm taking this and I'm opening a new program called Graphics Gale. This is what? This is 80 by 64. 80 by 64. We're going to do full color. We're going to paste it here. Now we have house. And what we want is to get this to be 16 colors. Hopefully it is, but we'll find out. It is not. Ew, yuck. We have too many colors. So what we can do to fix this, I think, is we have two different kinds of yellows, and it doesn't even have to be yellow at the end of the day. Whoops. We can just say, let's make this the same color as the door. And that solves like half the battle. So now let's see how many colors it is. Still too many. Poop. Hang on, what did this do? My bet is we're really close. What can I do to change it? I could make the windows have less blue and see what happens. Like I could say, instead of this, we could do that, but that's kind of ugly. We could also do this. We could also say, let's just take gray and put it around the window. We could also just make the window sit on top of everything. It doesn't have to be like... I mean, you need to get rid of probably just like one or two. We could count. We could be like... It'd be kind of annoying, but we can be like... 1, 2... 3... 4... 5. Black counts as a color. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. What am I missing? 16. Is there still another color that I didn't grab? Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. Because it could have been 17 if that blue was the problem. Oh, I could cover them with wooden doors, but would it read as windows on a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance? In the chimney. I have this. I have this. I have this. I have this. And I have this. It could also be I mistakenly used two colors that are really close. That might be 16. That might have just knocked us down to 16 unless I'm missing something. Unless I'm horribly missing something. Let's try this. Because I'm comfortable with the windows looking like that in game. I'm okay with that. I can make peace with that. Damn it! What's the color? Where do I have an extra color? It's probably something really close that's just not like this door. It's definitely the doorknob. It is definitely the... Okay, wait. It's the doorknob. It's 100% doorknob. 100% doorknob. You make the inside of the chimney yellow? I could. I kind of like it the way it is, though. I'm kind of comfortable with it. I knew it was something small and looks exactly like everything else. I knew it. So 16. That's it. We got 16. And black is the first color, so that's transparency. That's good. This palette is correct, fellas. We're good to go. So now what I want to do is I want to export the palette for this. I gotta make a new folder system for this. Tile sets. This is called Folisage Town. Folisage. Folisage? I don't even know how to pronounce it. I made it up. House. Okay, I have the palette. So now what I want to do, if we go back to Dewford Town, is I want to edit the tile set. I want to go to an unused palette. I'm going to skip 6 because I use this for water because there's more palettes in the main palette set in Fire Red than there is in Emerald. I'm going to import my palette, which is not here. It is here, here. So this is the palette we just made. These are all the colors we used. We can change them from here, but we won't do it yet. This fucking bug. This... I'm gonna export this blank tile set. Oh, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna freak out. This fly keeps attacking me. Save this. Go to here. Copy this. Open that tile set. Dude, the bug is just zooming around me. Why is it so small? Let's change. Why does it look like that? What the heck? What the heck? That's weird. Either way, I can just say it's like 144 by 256, can I? I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. I think I can. I can double check. But it's already indexed. That's why I want it. So if I take this, what's the size? 128 by 256. I think the width was already correct. Then I'm just gonna put black on top of this. Hopefully it doesn't bug out or anything.
Join for the bald man, stayed for the fly.
Thank God. Thank you for that 18 months. Alright. So now we have house. And we save. It's already indexed. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up with that weird thing. House. This is a screw up I did because this is in this tile set, but I accidentally put a different tile set over it. It's not a big deal. Alright, they're typically sitting on grass, so we'll just start by putting them on grass. So now I have to build this whole thing out, which isn't a huge deal. So if I start from here, 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 we can just do it easy. Easy baby mode. Genuinely asking about the colored paints? Are you a color painter? What do you mean by color painter, specifically, in your question? Also, I can get rid of a bunch of these tiles later if I need to. Because these are all the same. These are all the same. Hello, Chris. Good luck, Chris. Love you, Chris. Thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone said to me this whole week. Thank you. Wow. I feel amazing now. I feel like I can take on the world. Clap. Other than changing the colors a bit, I'm actually quite pleased with how this came out. So, see this? This, I might change. What I want to do is put this here. Assuming that I can just put this here, and I can. Because I want this to be a different tile. I want this to be like this. And that's the reason we set it up the way we did. So that I can use this for whatever. I thought we were contractually obligated to be mean to you. I mean, yeah, but what if, what if, what if, you know what I mean? Why Coors Light, not Busch Light? I've never had a Busch Light. I ain't never damn have a Busch Light. And if we're gonna be quite frank here, do you guys want to know what my actual favorite beer is? Oh, I also want to do a variation so I can play more with the things. Tris knows it. My actual favorite beer is Corona. I actually like Corona the best. Fun fact about me. I'm not actually that big of a fan of Coors Light. I like Corona with a lime. RuneScape music. We just had Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, and then this is like The Sims or something. I don't know if we have any RuneScape music in the playlist, to be honest with you. Which is kind of shocking. We might have Sea Shanty somewhere. Corona flavored meatloaf is insane. Look, man, I don't like beer that much. This is all I drink because of Golf League and hockey because they don't have Modelo there. Interesting. Fucking fly. I've genuinely never had Busch Light. So this is one option I have. I also have the option of just doing this, which I think looks better. I can also make another option too where these sit with another one next to it. So you can have two windows. I might actually do that. That might be interesting. Just for a variation on a house. So if we took this and this and then took this, put it here. Took this and put it here. Whoops. And then did one of these. Now we can have houses with two windows next to them. So you would do this and this. Are you going to play the new Rhythm Heaven? If you guys want me to, I will. Alright, now I can play with this. I guess we're literally only going to get to building a house tonight. All that time we just made one house. Which is, like, admittedly, like, the hardest part of the tile set, I think. So let's change some of the colors. What should I do with the palette? I feel like maybe a little less red in the roof would be good. Perhaps. Like if I toned down some of the red a little bit. Or maybe turned up either the green or the blue a little bit. Oh, you can't see it over there. It would look more like this. Teal? Teal might look good on the trim. Maybe turn it down a hair. Did I already turn it down on this one? Turn up the blue. Maybe tick the green up one time too. This looks more neutral. Yeah, making tile sets is fun. It's fun because it is like a puzzle. You get a top layer and a bottom layer, and you get to play with that a lot. We could go teal on this. If we wanted to go teal, let's turn this. Let's invert the blue and the red, maybe. 168. Maybe don't invert that. Maybe that was wrong. I think we go 72. Was it 168? 72, 168, 148? More like that? Yeah. The yellow does need to be toned down. Teal could be interesting. What would... I guess it would look kind of good with the orange around it. Like the orange trees and whatnot. Let's make 200, 196, 128. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like that on the brown. I don't know if I'm a fan. To be quite honest with you. Holy cow.
Been dealing with a health crisis lately, streams and vids have been helping immensely. Thank you less than 3.
I'm glad it's been helping. Thank you for the $10. I'm glad it has been helping you. Sorry that you've been having a health crisis. That's no bueno. Why does that get messed up? I think it was 148, 162, 72 or something like that. 168. Purple is complementary to orange. That's true. But that's what we're doing with the trees. Here's what I want to keep in mind. The orange and the purple and the green are around the buildings. So I kind of like this color palette, just not the same way because it's too Gen 4. Like the greenish gray on the actual bricks. This brown is kind of nice. What's the big difference between these browns? These ones are more light and grayish. I tend to go for more unsaturated stuff, honestly. I don't think I like that. Hopefully the results do come back boring. This with teal trim? I'd like to make this a separate building. I think I'm good with the brown roof. We'll make a second roof later, and we can keep the bottom part the same. I could just like up the red on this. And then, like exactly like before, I could up the green on this. Oh, there was a thing that got messed up. I didn't even notice there was a thing that got messed up. Look at these. We did lose a color. We must have had another weird thing happen with the white. There must have been another white somewhere. I didn't even notice it. Easy fix, though. Admit it, you didn't notice it either. They're fixed. Purple and orange. Put some blue mountains in the back so we know it's cold. This is not that cold of a place, though. You pick out one of the new Pokemon Lego sets, we raise the funds for it, then you build it on the stream. My brother was like, you should do donation goals to get packs and open them with Pokemon cards. And I was like, I don't know if everyone would like that much. What just unplugged? I don't know what to do. I don't know. My mind's blanking. This already looks more vibrant than the other one. This already feels better, but it's not.
Happy birthday, Chrispiche.
It's not my birthday! Thank you for the 2 months. It's not my birthday! This feels better, but it's not it. You know what I mean? The new Lego Pokeball set, because not only does it look sick, but like you get really good looking minifigs with it. Interesting. She's girlfriend. I'm 29. I'm 29. It's not my birthday. It is not my birthday. Why don't I leave it at this? Here's what we'll do. Here's what we're gonna do. Last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up with a path tile set because I hate this one. Because I despise this one. And I think we could probably use the same colors for the tile set we have. But I want to make like a better thing. I'd like to make it better. It's such a boring, weird, off-putting path. So let's make sure we're using the right colors. Yeah, this one feels so gross looking at it now, and it's not even like the colors I want to go with at the end of the day. That feels so much better. We got a raid from Vernius? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I didn't even see. Okay, path. Path time, path. We need 8x8. Or we'll go 16x16. Maybe we
Colon
can get
underscore
tricky.
Chris chat bark.
It's not my birthday!
Happy birthday, D colon underscore Chris chat.
Thank you for the 1 year, though. Look at that dang hot dog. But it's not my birthday! What the heck? What the heck? Alright. What kind of path should I do? This one that I have here, ugly. Hate it. Do not want it. I hate this whole tile set except for the idea behind it. Hate it. I could do something really simple or I could do something more interesting. Okay. What color did I pick? Do I want that color? I don't know. I could do just like dumb rock thing. This bug is driving me crazy, man. I could do like just a bunch of rocks and shit. If I do something like this, then it needs to come up over here. What? Wait, like it could be literally as simple as this with some like shadows and whatnot. Like that could genuinely be it with shadows. That's it. I'd have to fix this corner, but you know what I mean? I'm to be honest with you, I'm not even mad about that. I actually don't hate it. Are octagons? Oh, we could do octagons. Yay or nay on the stone path? Do we like this or do we hate it? Do we despise it? That's pretty. I could also like do... Oh, that was so fast. Looks like the moon, but monkey-like. Okay, well, let's check something really quick. Let's check something. If I save this, what does it look like in game? It needs like a thing around it so it hits the grass without looking awkward. But like if we were to just use this, for example. Let's see. It doesn't look as good here. It looks very like... How do I describe it? It looks... It looks video gamey. And I think it's literally just the darker colors, to be honest with you. I want to see what it looks like without those darker colors. If it's literally just that. If I don't overdo it. What if you rotate the beam? Never say that. Never say that. That's gross, Tris. Do I have anything to work with for like palette 0? I don't think I do. I don't think I have like any grass borders that I can just readily use. God forbid a bean gets rotated out in this, John. Patches of grass? This one looks like watermelon. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I think we just scrap that idea. Who said octagon? Whoever said octagon, stand up. Get up. Speak your piece. Tell me about your octagon idea. Stands up. Because we could do like a stop sign. Kind of thing. Slim Shady, please sit down. So we do something like this, and we start to get a pattern like this. I could also... Oh, hang on. Looks like a warp square. Hang on. Hold your dang horses. Hang on. I'm kind of speedrunning this too because it's late, which is a bad idea. This could go somewhere. This could end up going somewhere. Hot diggity dog. I don't want to overdo it too. I gotta be careful. But I could do something like this. I could do something like that. Regret and fix tomorrow. If I do something like this too, I could just make it 8 by 8 and then rotate it like a bean. Here's the thing, I can just do this to ensure they're their correct size. So if I have this weird looking thing here, I import it. So many bean rotators. And the power flickered? Uh-oh. It feels like... It is interesting, but I think it feels like a floor or wall pattern more than it feels like a road. That is like an interesting looking pattern, though. '80s carpet. It does look wild. It looks like, what's his name? Austin Powers. It looks like something Austin Powers would wear. Make the octagons kiss. I think, okay. I think we need to go more for like something that ends up looking like bricks. I could also make it darker. Like the original way I had the thing set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This was the kind of the idea behind the original one. It's that simple. But then you could do, instead of doing it like this, you could say, I don't have a lot of colors to pick from, do I? You could do it like this. That still looks weird. More like a indoor floor tile set. What if I just do some kind of like breaks? Wait a minute. I have bricks that I've made here and I have not used, such as this. Which I don't love, but it's usable. Or like this pattern over here, which I used. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Like this is an interesting pattern. I don't like how this lines up. That could be fixed. But it's an interesting pattern, right? What do you think about like this or this? I hate these benches. Thank God I changed those. Wow, 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 Bobsy? What palette do I use for this? I use palette 1, which I already have, so I don't need to change anything. It's 2. I could make this work because the problem here is I'm using 3, and I could, when I remake the map, I can make it different. So here's what I'll do. I already have this, don't I? No, I probably have like half of it because the tile set is smaller in Emerald. Yeah, I don't even have it. Okay, here's what I do. I export this. So I have palette 1. I go to here. I save the picture of this, which is silly. This is tile set 1. Ming, 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 bong. Sorry, I'm finding the folder. I have to find the folder. Okay. Then I say, open this, steal from what I had originally made and worked hard on. Open this one. We say F it, we ball, and we put this right here. And now I can do anything and have anything I want. Because that's how the dang world works. Another dono goal for Chris to get one of those gigantic inflatable pool toys. Lie on one end and get 2 600-pound fellas to jump on the other side of it and send them into orbit. That is actually another fire idea. I am actually so down with that one. That just sounds like a good time waiting to happen. Me in space and died on the way there. Now that's an idea. Okay, so I take this. That looks more like a floor. It looks fun. It looks interesting. What it needs is like a pattern around it. So I could go with this. I could also do this, but I don't know if I have all the pieces for this one. In fact, I don't. But that doesn't stop me from stealing them and repurposing them like I do. Stealing them from myself. Wait, where are they? Is that all the pieces? No way that's all the pieces. What the heck? Where's the rest of it? Where's the dang rest of it? What did I do? How'd I get, how? Oh. It's from this. So I take 8 by 24, 24 by 8, and now I can use all this. If your world has monster trucks in it, I have mid news for you. We have truck and we have construction vehicle and other construction vehicle, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. Doesn't mean it's an impossibility. How do I want to do this is the question. Because I could just do it like this. I have an idea. I've come up with the solution that everyone's gonna love and appreciate and think, wow, Chris, that's definitely a solution. And it's to do this. Like that. I'm not putting these on top layers, am I? Okay. Does this just work or does this not work? I don't understand what I did here. That doesn't look really like it works, but it's what I did. So I guess here we are. Do I have to like... No, surely no. No, this is fine. This actually works. The problem that I'll have is I can't make things shorter or wider than this. They have to be this exact size if I want this to work. Did I do? I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I admit it. I'm dumb. And I've become quiet because I'm so locked in. All at the same time. Should I use my prime on you? Can I come in? Dude, I don't want to answer that. You have genuinely figured out a way to catch me in my own struggle. Ooh, I have a problem. I mean, this looks fine, but that's not the way it's supposed to be. It looks kind of fine, but... I have run into this struggle. I know how to fix it, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. Unless this is fine the way it is. Is this more or less interesting than this? Oh, I know how to answer that, Steph. Yes, you should use your Prime on me. No, you can't come in. I must make scenarios for the path in so many different ways. I have to make so many scenarios for the path to work. Which is 100% doable, and I'm probably going to do it if you guys like the tiles. If you guys like the circular thing. I could also get silly with it and just be like, fuck it, we're just doing this. Or, fuck it, we're just doing this. Or fuck it, we're just doing this. All options are available.
Hey buddy.
Thank you for the Prime! Thank you! I can't believe that worked. I cannot believe that worked. Thank you. Also, this is pissing me off. Get rid of these connections. And also... And also, and also, and also. Just do that. That feels better. The options are fuck it, and Dabba D, Dabba died. Will anyone remember you? Dabba D, if you died, will anyone remember you? Oh, I'm sorry. That's for me, that's one of the funniest things I think I've ever said. Dabba D, if you died, would anyone remember you? Would you be okay with that? I'm blue, Dabba D, if you died. What keeps getting unplugged? It's kind of busy for a road. Oh. Who needs roads? I need roads. They help me build towns. Even this has a path. Just Stopolis? Nope. Stopolis just has rocks. Does Moss Deep? Moss Deep does. I guess I could just say fuck it because this is a town. Oh, look at that path. That's a weird one. That is a really weird path. I could just say fuck it. Let's just do dirt. And honestly, I wouldn't be mad about it. Honestly, it kind of complements the house as well. I think I like this road, but it might be better suited for like a big city or something. Like a park. It'd probably work way better for a park. I think I'm okay with this. What if we do cobblestone and roll our ankles? That is an option. That truly is. I don't know. We made some houses that I like. I'm like comfortable with these houses. So maybe that's enough for me. Maybe I'm trying to overstep by saying, and we need road, and we don't need road. Also, this needs the right palette and put into here, or else the water's all gonna look weird. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. I'm cozy wozy with this. I probably don't even need ocean, but I should do it just to be safe. This is for a ROM hack project. This is for a big-ass ROM hack project I started 3 years ago. Basically built an entire game. This is post-game we're looking at, and the thing doesn't work the way I want it to. It crashes a lot. So, I'm rebuilding it in Poke Emerald so it can be better on top of actually working. This is a thing I like. This, I don't know if I like the houses in this place. This is a thing I like to do though, is I like path, different path, different path, different path. Different area. Like I like these tiles. These tiles are fun. But I love having multiple paths in a town. It makes the town feel like there's so much more to it. Like the last one I did was this big place, and I like that there's just like a few different... It makes it feel a lot bigger. It has like the different paths in different areas. An industrial squid? Put me in an industrial shredder. What time is it? Adventure time. Right now we're going to go on a walk to 7-Eleven and we're going to get one hot dog and I'm going to eat it without chewing. Just kidding. It's probably about bedtime. It does give it some history. Did I do that with this town? Surely I did. Yeah, I made several different things. I made this different brick set, this kind of path here and here, this area down here, and then the roads that go everywhere. This feels like a lot, but when you zoom in, you actually walk through it. It's actually pretty spaced out. Feels better in-game than it does out here. Did I do it for this one? Yeah, kind of. This is more like the route path and then just a darker path. I want to change this. I don't like how this came out, but not today. Maybe I'll never change it. I'll get lazy and I'll never change it. We'll see. This was probably the most important part though, was these houses, because these houses make up the entire vibe of the town. Did I also... I need to set this so I don't forget. MB animated door, and then we're going to call this Folisage door. That's important because now I can animate it. Someone's going to study your brain one day? Yeah, and I'm Blue David D. You will die. Will they study your brain? I don't know. Reminds me of Advanced Map. This is Advanced Map right here. Alright, maybe this is a good stopping point now that I've said David die too many times. Maybe this is a good stopping point. Because Papa's gotta work. Also, it will kill Damascus. It will kill. Bow, 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 bow. You missed the actual game? No. The editing, like the stuff I was showing on the other, like the beta, that was post-game stuff. What we're doing right now is like Gym 2. Is what we're working on. I'm still really early in because I'm like very carefully developing everything. But it'll speed up. Especially when I get to more tile sets that I actually like, instead of the ones that I'm completely redoing. A lot of like the interiors I'm not like redoing that much of. I'm making some new ones, which is taking a while. Like working on the last town that I showed you with the different paths in it that I have in the game. That took forever because there's so many buildings. There's so many interiors to do. Which ones do you like? In the original... The colors look weird in here. I think, like... there's stuff I need to change on... this. Because it doesn't look very Gen 3. But, like, I like the shape of this building a lot. Like, this is a cool-ass building. These colors are all not like this in game. Like, for the different signs and stuff. They're all animated. So they look different. I like the shape of this building, but it just doesn't look Gen 3 to me. It looks... somewhere between 3 and 4. Same with these. This doesn't look right. This is just like way too dark. I like this fountain because it's literally just like a thing you walk on. It's like a thing we had in Worcester. Worcester Polytech. These bridges I like. I don't love these tiles, but I love like the concept where they're just like nasty looking roads. This is kind of fun, but it's just kind of a combination of this and the other one. There's stuff in here that I like. I like the coffee sign that's animated like a neon sign. I'll probably steal that. I don't hate some of this stuff. It's not great, but it doesn't have to be great. Hate this. This is all gotta go. This all looks terrible. We already did this. We already did this. We already did this. We already did this. This I like. Wait, these I like. These could be touched up a tiny bit, but I don't think there's that much I have to do to these. These look, in my opinion, these are the best looking buildings in the game. In the original. I'd want to change these cherry blossom trees a bit because they look like big lumps of cotton candy, but there's not much to change on them. I think these houses look the best. They need a new door because I just use generic doors. And then... yeah, there's probably not that much to change in the buildings, honestly. I think they look good. Have you talked about the story behind the hack? Like the gameplay? Nah, I'm letting that be kind of a surprise. I want to keep it like very, like, nobody knows what it's going to be until they actually play it. I have been making a custom Gen 3 map. This one needs to change. Hate these buildings. I ran out of space, but now I can just make a new tile set, so I don't need to worry about it. I don't hate the ground that much. It needs to change a little. But I hate these buildings. What about this? This is pretty generic. It probably doesn't... it just looks kind of like fire red. Doesn't need to change much. Thank you for the follow. This one definitely needs a ton of changing. This one is like fun and idea, not really executed well. God, I'm changing like everything, man. I didn't realize I'm changing like like this needs to change. Fine in concept, bad in execution. Kind of hate it. Kind of hate it. We're doing this one. What? It stays. This one's fucking fine. Whatever. This one needs changing. But it's close. I feel like it doesn't need to change much. Like, this outline needs to change. This roof needs to be lower. It doesn't make sense. It looks like it's being cut off. And then this doesn't make sense on the side. In fact, none of this makes sense. It's like a weird triangle thing. But not much needs to change. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, man. Like volcanic rock against snow? That's true. Yeah, I like the concept. I like the idea of like the really dark looking mountain with the ash everywhere. So it's like somewhere between like the volcano in Pokemon XD and the volcano in Gen 3 in Hoenn. Like Mount Chimney and Mount Sita Dark or whatever it's called. Somewhere in the middle. It's all starting to fall in line now, isn't it? The amount of pain I'm going to feel re-editing all the tile sets. They do. The problem with those cherry blossom trees is this is the only problem with them. Not to pull everything back up again. All the names of the towns are changing too, or at least a lot of them. But I already have that planned out. Problem is they just need separation. Like, there needs to be, like, a clear line here. There needs to be lines here, here. Because it just looks like I dropped a bunch of cotton candy on top. It looks nice, but it's not, like, accurate. Because they should have, like, really separate, like, branches with things. Why did Sketch... You want to talk about trying to cotton candy smeared on top? Check this out. This is what Sketch just sent me. Damn. Here, I'll send him a message. Can you modify? It's so much meat. Sketch, can you modify? Could you hit the modify button? Yeah, okay. Can you add another half pound of roast beef? Can you round it to a full pound? Sketch, you just showed me the POV of the guy looking at Goku genuinely takes dick pills. That's the POV of Goku. Who is Dr. Enemo, and is he gonna kill me? Only 729? Whoa. Did you just send... I hate this photo. I want this photo to fucking burn. I want this photo to be crumpled into a paper ball and then thrown in the trash can. I want this photo to be ripped in half, put back together, and then ripped in half again, and then put back together, and then ripped the long way. You get the 3-pound chitlin burger. We can't, that's not a thing. You didn't even make the joke, man. You just said they call me Apple the way I'm inside. It's insider. Cider. Instead, you're just like, I'm Apple. I fucked her. Print it out and just do that. I might make that. That might be my first upload in a couple months. Alright, anyways, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I need to go to bed, man. I have noticed that a lot of people have left because it's bedtime, too. I'm Apple. Your wife was mid. The next background contest, the forum will be open as soon as I get it into the Discord. The background will be updated, I guess, technically tomorrow, because tomorrow's in 3 minutes. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Thursday we'll probably play more games with Kush, would be my guess. But I'm gonna head out. Thank you for hanging out with me as I drew tile sets. But that's it. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Ow! Well, after Wars Day. Except instead it's it takes two, and instead of that it's it takes one. They call me Apple the way my meat spin. What the fuck, man? Ow! They call me Apple, except I hold my tongue when I say it because they don't like me. They call me Apple because I seed. They call me Apple because I put my apple seed in Johnny. Someone in chat named Johnny just frowned. I should make a Bing Bong playlist. Bring, boing, boom, bong, bing bong, bing bing bong, bing bong, bong, bing, bing bing bong, bing bing bong, bing, bing 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 bong, bing bing bong. I just watched like 20 people leave. Said, alright, that's enough of that for the night. Said, I don't need to listen to that. Ow! Alright, bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.